Frauditor Mania. I love you so much. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you.
Are you live right now?
Yep.
La 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 la. I don't care what you say. La la la. Hi.
Hello.
You're triggering me. You're trying to get me
That's
emotionally active.
I'm not trying to. You're doing it to yourself.
The cameras.
Yeah,
Witness.
that's fine. There's lots of witnesses. We're in the middle of the public.
You stepped in the puddle, buddy. Your sock's gonna get all wet. Your sock is all soaked and wet.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Wait.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, like I can like stay out here with my camera and stuff.
Certainly.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Russ. Your name, ma'am? Wow. Holy cow. Such rude and unprofessionalism. Or, I mean, orally or in writing.
I'm gonna shut this window.
Can I-
I'm not agreeing to be in video.
Can I do an open records request? Please?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this. They're wrong.
Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! It's not. It's called a public easement. Quit trying to fucking bully me. I know my rights.
Stop. Come on. You're like an old man. And I'm an old man.
Sir, that's not nice of you, sir. That's not nice of you.
Go ask her. Go ask her. God, sucker. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a First Amendment right violation. I'm a press.
Get the fuck off me. Call the police.
No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint, okay? Okay.
Those are my fucking court records on the floor.
Get this off my wrist!
She has a broken back, by the way, too.
You think that me wanting to know where to find you has anything to do with YouTube? You're sadly mistaken. Your name is going on.
And here we are to this very day. There has still been no lawsuit. How are we doing on this lovely Monday evening, everyone? Great to see all of you maniacs back on the channel. Oh, man, I'm telling you. So yesterday, originally, I was going to do a live stream, probably in the early afternoon. As a, you know what, my birds don't play till the nighttime. I'm going to be home in the afternoon. Let me just crack open a beer and have fun with you guys. I fell asleep. And I said, oh, man, I really wanted to make fun of Craig Hendry. Oh, well, you know, I'll find another reason to make fun of people. And then, of course, we all wake up to the same news that Delete Lawz has his channel gone. And I knew about the corn and all that from before. I never really dug too deep into it because I wasn't really planning on talking much about it because it was what it was. But this, guys, whoa, we're going to have some fun. Let me tell you, it's interesting. And I left this comment on someone's channel today because everyone's putting out a video about it. I think it's going to get a bit oversaturated with the topic. So that's why I chose not to do a video on it. But it's interesting to me that now more than ever, there's so much going on in the fraudulent community. It seems like every day some idiot is either getting arrested having a lawsuit dismissed, losing their channel, getting demonetized. So we have a lot of content. And as a content creator personally, while a lot of things interest me, even if they happened a while ago, the audience doesn't like seeing repeated videos over and over again. For example, like even with Craig Hendry, like that's an interesting topic I'm going to put on my second channel, because his argument in essence was, that's probably one of the videos we'll watch. His argument was he was convicted of a crime, or he was convicted of crimes that were committed by other people. And I want to talk about whether or not that's lawful. It's not necessarily something that a lot of people will be interested in, because a lot of people don't really like when I really get into like the legal aspect of stuff. I don't know. That's whatever. But this is a good time, guys, because we just keep watching Frauditors screw up over and over and over and over again. And it's lovely to see. We're got plenty of videos. We're going to have lots of laughs here. We're going to bring our friends of the channel up. But let's just say a quick hello to all of our maniacs that are here. MCD. Hold on. You know what you get.
Word Dilligat. That's spelled D-I-L-L-I-G-A-F. Dilligat. And it means, do I look like I give a...
You always get that. Great to see you. Thanks for coming. Helen is here. Welcome, Helen. Lovely Lawz. It's always great to see you. Victoria B. Good evening. Carla Howell is here. Adrian Davis. Cliff Hickston. Welcome. Great to see you. Hey, Mason Glitterman. Welcome. Jamie is here. Mark Stewart is here. Great to see you both. Aha, Roundup. What a lovely dad. I'll try and hop on for a while. Lovely day. Sorry, lovely day. Great to see you, Ruben, as always. Okay. Love some Kevin Bloody Wilson from here in Australia. It's great. So, yeah. So this is, and that's, the argument is, and I'll probably mention this later, it's the equivalent of if a parent hands a gun to a child and a child shoots someone. The parent has the responsibility because they enabled the child to commit the crime. So that argument of, oh, I didn't tell them to call, but you put up the numbers, they go redress your government. Yeah, I highly doubt that ever will be successful in court. Anyway, let's bring up our friend of the chat. Hi, who are you?
I'm you. I'm you from the past.
From the past.
And I need to ask you a question. When you say you cracked open the beer, what type of beer was it? Was it a non-alcoholic beer that you can't really drink?
For your information, I'm an IPA guy.
So, oh, okay. And you say your birds play. What birds are you talking about?
My what? My birds?
You say you was gonna catch the birds. Your birds play. What birds are you talking about?
I was gonna catch birds. Oh, Eagles. Football team.
Oh, okay.
My birds.
They don't mean anything to me.
Yeah, your team sucks, and they're the best team in football right now.
Oh, my team is making a comeback, but they don't mean anything to me.
Yeah, whatever.
The Eagles haven't meant anything to me since Randall Cunningham was left, and you know how long ago that was.
Oh, Randall Cunningham, that's a throwback.
I got to also say this. Which sippy cup did you put your beer in after you crack it open?
I drank it straight from the bottle, okay?
We don't believe you.
Well, it may be the baby bottle. It may be the baby bottle with the huge.
It's a glass bottle. It's not a baby bottle. It's a glass
bottle.
Or
he's got a little rubber nipple to put over the baby bottle.
Why do I bring you guys back here? Like, why do I bring you guys back?
Well, everybody at the dinner table actually drinking out of glasses. He drinking out of a baby bottle with a huge nipple on it.
You know what? Helen J says, I think Chili was taking notes during the corn in his live stream. Here's the thing. We were talking earlier about it. Chili was just enjoying some instructional videos. That's all. It was for educational purposes.
Like that's right. Will. You know about those educational videos, don't you?
Be quiet. Be quiet. What if that's his means for appeal? It was for educational purposes. Oh my goodness, that would be funny. Now
I would make comments about what the educational part of the video, but I don't want to get the live stream shut down.
Dude, I'm not monetized. You can say whatever you
your
want.
imagination.
Now, just real quick, I just want to look because I did put a community I can't see. There we go. I did put a poll out in the chat.
You was on the poll.
Yeah, you can't see it there. It's on YouTube. It says, "Who are we gonna roast first?" Wow. So apparently 70% would want us to talk about Chili first.
Well, it's saying 69%, so I find that kind of interesting. Considering
how fitting.
I'm just odd that he said he was on a poll. I'm like, how much money did you make on the poll?
Oh my god, you guys are just making. You know what? Anyway.
Hey guys, I'm here. Sorry, I had a phone call I had to take.
No worries. Thanks for coming, David. In second place, people want to talk about Lana.
Why?
So are we not Are we not interested in Craig Hendry? I think that's very interesting.
I do too. I think Hendry's much more.
Well, with Lana though, you can't help but add Georgia transparency in the mixture too.
I'm like, you know how many jokes you could say about Lana and Georgia transparency.
Well, you want to hear the I want to start it real quick.
You guys want to hear the best
Georgia transparency on the bicycle, riding bicycle with Lana on the handlebars.
I feel sorry for Georgia transparency shocks on this truck.
Well, you guys want to hear the absolute best Georgia transparency and Lana joke I ever heard?
What?
Georgia transparency and Lana.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. Georgia transparency walked into a building. I lied. You know he can't walk.
I feel sorry for Georgia transparency. I feel sorry for the strain that he put on his trucks in the roads of Georgia.
The bigger you are, the harder you fall. How applicable is that?
Hey, Glenn Harlow.
Yeah, so Mark
said, Georgia transparency.
Talk about the leprechaun. I don't think I've ever done a video on Amaganza Press, and I don't think I've ever covered him on a live stream.
One more about Georgia transparency. I bet you when he go to the beach and he come out the water, I bet you he's followed by a tidal wave.
Well, when he lays around the house, he lays around the house.
Did you know that when God said, "Let there be light," he had to ask Georgia transparency to move out of the way?
I bet
Georgia transparency and Lana walk into a bar. The guy behind him ducked.
You know what? I'm like, Georgia, you bet you if you cut Georgia transparency up, I bet you he bleed chocolate milk. See, that's what
milk. You talking about syrup?
Either
Blackheart night.
I mean, there's a lot of things you can say about Georgia transparency.
I mean, honestly, it's just, and again, before the trolls that are stream sniping you, oh my god, they're over here bullying these independent journalists. If he wasn't as vile a human being, then he wouldn't deserve it. But because he is one of the most vile and disgusting frauditors, he deserves it.
I mean, how can you say
what's up, Blackheart?
He's telling people that he's an independent journalist. I'm like, come on, can't nobody take you serious dressed like that?
Oh my goodness! We're getting some good roasts in the chat.
On a stained t-shirt.
We're getting some good roasting in the chat there.
Let me see. I want to have a few of some. Georgia Transfattery lives in a garbage. Terminator, what's up, Terminator? Great to see you. Georgia Transparency's belt size is cuter. Frauditor is so fat they had to build a jail around him. That was good. That's the best one. That's the best one so far.
I bet you Georgia Transparency be making, what is it? Footprints in Pacific Northwest.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, let's get back on track because we can have a whole nother show about Georgia transparency. But
well, you know, Judge of Transparency, you know, he eats up the tracks.
When Georgia Transparency sits around the house, he sits around the house.
He's earth-wide, so of course. So the poll has spoken. We're going to begin with Chili de Castro.
As it should be.
We're gonna pull up, and I don't really pull up his videos. And David and we were talking very little about it before we started. But this video, Law Talk with Mike, is fantastic. I think this is a great place to start. Has Delete Lawz been deleted? Let's see what our friend Mike has to say.
Is this dude a lawyer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His stuff's awesome. His stuff is awesome.
Yeah.
He's a practicing attorney in Illinois.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Illinois.
Speak of the other. Has anyone? What was the one attorney that was putting up a lot of our content? Patrick Darcy.
Patrick Darcy.
I haven't seen his videos in a while. Is he still putting videos out?
Yeah, he put out a video probably last week sometime.
I have a strong suspicion he's going to put something out about Chili after all this.
I'm sure, because he putting stuff out on a daily basis. Like I remember there was a time because some people were saying, "Will, you need to try and get him on a live stream," and I said yes, but then I think someone had asked him if he would come on our show, and then he said, "Oh, well, I don't want to get into frauditing," but then he came on like a week later on someone else's channel, and I was like, "Oh man!" But I would like to. If he would ever want to come on, I'd be happy to have him on. I'll send him another email. Absolutely. But anyway,
you ever thought about having anybody from your law firm on, like your boss or somebody?
My firm?
Yeah.
My firm is they're not the type for this. I am the only millennial that works for my law firm. So
you work for a bunch of old people.
Hey,
come on now. You don't have to
Well,
say
you
like
know,
that.
you know, at the law firm when at the law firm when we go out and get coffee, they give him chocolate milk in a sippy cup.
Be quiet.
I'll have you know the term is not old people; it is greatly experienced individuals.
So in other
David's
words,
hurt by that statement. He doesn't like that statement.
So in other words, do you go out and you take the lunch orders and go pick them up?
All right, he's on mute. I just put him on mute. Dummy Kruger, 1:00 tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that live. It's either a live or a premiere. Whatever the case is, we're all going to be there. Like,
I'm bad.
You know what? I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. Let's have a look at the video and let's see what this has to say about
taser when you really need it.
Exactly.
Hello. This is Mike Gravelin coming to you from an undisclosed location, which looks a whole hell of a lot like Chicago, but isn't.
You look like Max Headroom.
I get woken up this morning, well, by something else. But when I look at my phone, I see a comment that Delete Lawz's channel has been canceled, and I saw one yesterday. And they were both kind of cryptic. So I thought we would process this here. Why not? Why not? I figured it's a good vacation topic. Here. Wait. Let's see. This is what I started with. From CHM MMX. Not related, but lucid dream. I was still not awake, and I read this. I read this as I had a lucid dream that Chili's channel was deleted.
Hold on, real quick. That's actually a funny comment. KC, you and I are in the same boat. Like, how did Eagle Nick get like 2 votes? Like, I swore people would, at least half of the people would say we need to make fun of Eagle Nick because we would go straight into the Eagle Nick live stream. We'd go straight into the archives. Anyway.
Pretty much we avoided for him twice.
Eagle Nick. Oh, that's.
And I thought, okay, that's a little woo-woo for my crowd, but okay, I'm listening. But it was enough. Okay, so not related, but Lucid Dream just noted how Chili's channel is gone. YouTube finally said bye-bye now to Delete Lawz. they left a link, which is a miracle because a lot of times those links get deleted. People think I do it, and I don't generally. So I click the link and I get to it. So no, Lucid Dream is a channel. Big shout out to Lucid Dream. I'm poaching your video. It's very short. It makes all kinds of sense. I've never heard of this channel before. I don't know why though, because there was a scroll at the end and I recognize some of the names. So we definitely have some people in common. But it wasn't an actual Lucid Dream. It's a channel called Lucid Dream, which, as you'll see, is an animated owl. But this animated owl makes sense. I put a link to the original video in the description below, and a link to the video, a link to the original video, and a link to the channel. I've never seen 1 second of Lucid Dream. I've never had a lucid dream.
I was not.
It's just too fun, the speculation. So here we go to Lucid Dream's video.
The impromptu video, so we are going to get right to it. I was not expecting to do this, but I was so excited when I heard this. I had to get something out to you guys immediately. The Delete Lawz channel.
Okay. She's about to say it, but it's interesting. I didn't know about the corn bomb that's going on, so thank you. I learn everything from the comments. Right down to this, I get the link from the comments. It is never the other way around. I never bring anything new. I flail around and my commenters tell me what's going on. That's how this channel works. Let me back this up though, just a second. All right, back to the video.
Out to you guys immediately. The Delete Lawz channel is gone. Kaput. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Chili DeCastro is officially deplatformed from his channel. Now, whether this is a result of the corn bombing that happened on the live streams, or he decided to go ahead and just delete his channel because it was dying anyway, I don't know. But
okay, again, another big shout out to Lucid Dream here. I wouldn't poach your video other than you are the only source I have for this. And you will see, it's a very short video, but you will see there's some justification coming up here.
That has changed since this came out. There's a lot of correlation now.
His channel was decastrated. I don't know. He might have pulled it down himself.
No, he was on his other channel bitching and moaning, as you will see if you see the other.
We're gonna get through this video super quick, and then we're gonna
the second Lucid when he actually talks about it.
Yeah, then we're gonna hop over. I haven't seen his live stream where he's whining and complaining. So, David, have you seen it?
Part of it, yeah.
How bad is it?
Basically, Lucy puts him on there and lets him bitch and moan about the fact he feels like, oh, what was it? Like 7 seconds in, he says it's tough, and he talks about how he's been kicked in the gut and all his financial ability to make money has been taken away.
And yeah, we're totally watching that next.
It's ridiculous.
So we're gonna make fun of Chili also?
Yes.
Of course.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering.
We're getting there. We are getting there.
Because he really deserves it.
I mean, we're just speculating.
They're like mini frauditors.
Yes,
they're minor characters in other people's
All
stories.
Right, so let's see here.
It's gone. Now you can see I'm typing in Delete Lawz 1984 and nothing comes up. Just wanted to make sure you guys knew this wasn't clickbait, that this was real. His entire channel of over 600,000 subscribers is gone.
Now this warms my heart. This warms my heart. If you if you search for Delete Lawz channel, your top tier results are me tooling on Delete Lawz. That's the best.
All right, you know what? This video, I haven't seen that video. It's going too slow. He's just really fumbling through
I think that little minute or 2 minute video that Lucid Dream put
That's
out
on her first
it.
video, not the second one. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, do the longer one, and it really.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it directly from her channel. I thought he would add a bit more substantial commentary, not just fumble through minute by minute. So here we go. Oh, Blackheart did a video. Oh, we should pull up Blackheart's then.
Oh, did Blackheart get one done too? Everybody's got one done.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the only one that didn't pull it out. It looks
Blackheart's is probably pretty good. His stuff's usually good.
Yeah, actually, you know, let's since Blackheart's here, let's pull up Blackheart's video. Of course, I shouldn't have to say this, but Blackheart Knight in the chat. If you guys haven't subscribed to Blackheart, go subscribe to this channel. Great channel, great videos, daily content. He's the best.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
You know, today I was just going to take a relaxed day, just make a couple of YouTube videos and do some light deep cleaning around my apartment, do my grocery shopping for the month, and then relax for the rest of the day by watching TV or playing with my PlayStation or whatever. But no, I saw this event happening and I just had to say something about it. So let's go ahead and get this freaking show on the road, shall we?
What is going on out there in the land of the unfree America?
If you are referencing your currently deleted channel, then that is a rather misleading statement as to what the facts currently are. YouTube is not a government organization. It is a privately owned entity, so it can make its own rules and regulations governing its own platform. And apparently somebody on your channel, you or somebody else, have been violating the terms of service. So the only ones that are to blame are the ones that have access to your YouTube channel, you brain dead buffoon.
Hopefully our core crowd from Delete Lawz will come over.
Your core crowd? Yeah, you're allegedly.
Yeah, the music is just a little loud in the background. That's the only thing. I'm having trouble hearing what Chili's saying and what Blackheart's saying, but we'll keep playing. Society Red, welcome. Great to see you, pal.
Purchase subscribers. Yeah, the only way they're going to come back is if you pay them to do so. By the way, do you have any available cash to do that now? Just asking for a friend.
Listen, it's part of the game. I've had over 5 million subscribers deleted from TikTok, and it's just part of the game. It's just the way it is. They do this, and what am I going to do? Cry?
Yeah, it's all right for you to cry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't hear really what's going on in the background. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Blackheart. I just can't hear it. So we're just gonna play Lucid's video.
But I do want to say one thing that I did hear that Blackheart did point out, and Chili is so quick trying to blame the government on why his channel got deleted, but at the end of the day, it was not the government's involvement at all. This was a YouTube policy that he had violated, and he violated.
This was a private agency that has rules that Chili broke, intentionally or not, and they have the right to remove him
and
from
they will,
their platform.
and it does not matter if it was him or not. It was his channel, and it one thing that would probably can save him is if he can prove that he was hacked. And I don't think he can prove that he was hacked, especially if it's what we think it is, a disgruntled disgruntled producer who basically started up on their own just to mess with his channel.
Chili was grifting them too. It wasn't paying anybody, like his editors, people like that. He wasn't paying any of them while he was in jail, and then he didn't pay them after he got out of jail. So what I'm assuming is, I don't know that part, but the rumor is that it was probably one of his disgruntled employees who did it.
Remember now when he was, like you just said, he was in jail. He had only 2 people, was posting on his channel. One of them was the guy from Here's the Deal, and I don't know who the other guy is, but one of them is Here's the Deal.
Well, that's a good guy to trust with you.
Yeah. I trust him as far as I can throw him, and with these little arms, that ain't far.
That's.
Okay, it's first thing in the morning. I know that was a little childish. I know that may be a little over the top, but at the same time, do I care? No, I don't. Anyone who wishes cancer on children seriously can f off, all the way off. I have absolutely no sympathy for you. Not in the slightest, not the tiniest bit. I can hear the world's smallest violin playing the world's saddest song, and I do not care. Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and this is going to be the full video that I promised you. I know I got a short one out to you last night to let you know about Chili's channel, but we are going to get a little bit deeper into it today. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would most certainly appreciate it. And every single time you do, especially this time, I think we're going to make Chili cry. Let's go ahead and get into it.
On out there in the land of the unfree America. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on out there, my friends, my YouTube and friends? So
already we have an indication he is going to take absolutely no responsibility for what happened. He starts with the land of the unfree America, indicating that, if America was free, he would still have his YouTube channel. That is just not the case. This has absolutely nothing to do with America being free or not. This has to do with his channel and his decisions. Now, a couple of nights ago, to fill you guys in, what actually happened was his channel went live under the title Emergency. Well, when people got to the channel, they were greeted by various images of undressed men being incredibly overly affectionate with each other in various positions.
I love how she described it. That's how you would describe it.
If I was to give you an honest description of what was transmitted on that live, this would get demonetized just by the description.
Like
it was disgusting.
That's how you describe that to like a child. Like I love how she described that.
Well, and she just put it nicely.
I mean that's just. I mean you cannot. That you know exactly what she's talking about without her saying the actual words.
Yeah. And what she's talking about was the most revolting thing I have ever. Wow.
I obviously didn't see it. I don't know if anyone has actually seen it.
All right, let me give you. I'll just kind of give you a hint without describing it. Did you ever see a video called "Two Girls, One Cup"?
Yes.
That's.
I have.
I don't know who hasn't. I mean,
I haven't. I just thought that was.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, I just one of those when I heard about it, I'm not going to go search it out. I will get sick. So.
My oldest sister forced me to watch it when I was like 8 or 9. Like she was evil. Like, here, watch this.
That wasn't evil. She wasn't evil. She, that would have been up my alley because I would have done the same thing. Here, Will, watch this.
It's still available on YouTube.
I doubt. I think it's just the reactions that's available on YouTube.
Oh, God. Oh, why are we talking about this?
I have.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's get back to the topic.
Now, this happened 4 different times throughout the night. Each time the live got taken down. The next day, he posts a community post that, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That was gross. We were hacked." The thing is I don't actually believe that he was hacked. I think what happened was someone used his StreamYard key to go live on the Delete Lawz channel. Now that someone, my conspiracy theory is one of his editors. I think someone with legitimate access to the channel was angry at him and decided, I'm going to take him down. And that's exactly what happened.
What is going on? We just got to get our core group of people over to DLZ Clips. Now you guys see why teamdlz.com was so important, because they just took away, essentially they took away the way that I make money.
That's coming. Team L, that's coming. I definitely see this channel coming down soon. What will probably happen, it will probably come down shortly after they rule on his appeal, because he appealed the termination, no doubt. And once they rule on that, this channel probably will come down as well.
Well, I heard a really interesting theory about this whole thing. One theory I heard, and it makes a lot of sense, is that Chili got really, really high or really drunk or something, and accidentally put those online instead of whatever he was intending to do with it.
Well,
he's watching his stuff.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you say allegedly.
Yeah, it's just a theory. It's just there's lots of rumors running around. I'm not saying that's what happened, but
that would be so funny, honestly.
That would make sense. But who knows?
Which is tough, but at the same time, that's the way the game's played. That's the way the game is played. The way they can small miracle garages, tower time. What is going on? What is going on? Good to see everybody. Thanks for coming over. Let's see. We should be able to get our core group of people over here, I think, pretty soon. Forrest is here. What's going on? I know, Jared, I sent you an email back on teamdlz.com. This is why teamdlz.com was so important to me to get up and get going, because I knew that this could come, and so it did. They deleted the main channel. And so, oh no, I'm not, the next thing is coming, like Ledso TVO. I know this guy in real life. This guy right here, I know him. And he knows that the next thing we're doing is I'm creating a board game right now. I was just about to start showing the filming of building.
Okay, I got to add to that. And I was getting ready to point out in private chat what Josiah did say, and that's
right. Joe literally just said that right before we started.
Yeah. Oh, about the board game. Yes.
Yeah.
The board game. Board game about constitutional law scholar by Chili De Castro.
Give me a break.
Would that go in the realm of fantasy?
That's not gonna be put out anyway, because they're gonna fact check or check everything out, and if it's not right, they're not gonna put it out, especially if it's about the law.
Well, here's the thing: you can put out anything you want to if you self-pay. I could see him do a GoFundMe to try to produce that game and get it out.
It's coming. Hold on. It's coming. I promise you. It's coming. I promise you it's coming. Where was the comment? No. We just had this conversation. Like 100K subs, and his last video has 400 views. Like, when you have 100K subs, you should be getting easily between 30 to 50,000 views a video.
That's a someone's been buying a long time. Yeah.
So, like Dummy Kruger, for example, he has 35,000 subs. His videos average on a bad day 25,000, on a good day 200,000. Like these larger channels are oversaturate YouTube. Like even some of the bigger anti-frauditor channels, like Troll has 60,000 subs, but can barely get over 15,000 views a video. So it's like, yeah, you tell me your channel's failing when that happens. So like this channel he has right now, like DLZ, it's not gonna last long. It's not.
Yeah.
So in other words, if this channel was taken down, he would have to go out and get him a job, right?
Well, actually, there's another rumor I picked up on this afternoon, and it's kind of interesting. Is that what he's trying to get people to do is to go over to his. Apparently, he's got a website now, DeleteLawz.com or something. And he's trying to get everybody to go behind his firewall and pay whatever it is he wants to charge per month to do that.
Yes, that is. I mean that is very plausible because, as you see, he keeps talking about that website here.
Right. So that's probably what's going on.
Yeah, let's play on
the board game, but my weekend kind of got spun, and I ended up doing different stuff than I wanted to do. But yeah, it's the next thing is the board game, and we still have 100,000 subscribers on this channel. And once everybody realizes that I've come over here, now there's problems for sure. There's problems internally. There's problems with finances for sure. Oh yeah, it's a great big kick in the nuts for sure. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, but that's the hard part. Other than that, other than how you make a living, that's the hard part. That's the hard part is getting past the financial kick in the nuts. But I think that I was really gearing up to launch Constitutional Law Scholar before Christmas, and I still am. I still am locked into that goal to get that going, to create a new financial stream. So that's what I'm doing. You guys make sure you're subscribed to this channel, subscribe to DLZ Clips. If you guys want to join teamdlz.com, then I get 100% of the subscription that you get on teamdlz.com, and that supports me and what I'm doing. And I definitely will need support.
Yeah. So he made a comment about trying to release this board game before Christmas. Obviously, you're trying to get it out there before Christmas so people can buy it for gifts and stuff. Dude, you don't try to release anything right before Christmas. You're trying to release it now. This is when you release your stuff for Christmas.
Exactly.
He should have released it months ago. Christmas is
already buying.
It's a month away.
They have their gifts already.
Which shows you how much he knows about marketing, because you need to do that like already. It should have been done.
It should have been done at the end of the summer.
I'm waiting for him to say, because I'm waiting for him to say I want it in Kmart by June. I'm like, Kmart.
So
real quick, Blackheart gives a very good analogy. Well, he has 14,000 subs. On a day he doesn't publish, he'll get 5K views. On a Saturday when I publish 3 videos, I get 12K to 20,000 views in a day. That's normal. That's normal pace for the size of the channel. Chili is 7 or 8 times larger than yours, Blackheart, and he gets less views in a week.
Well, it's probably because he's buying a lot of his subs. I have always suspected that. I mean, I can't prove it, but it sure looks like it.
Does he get a Publix or does he get a Subway?
Well, he also gets a lot of his numbers with shorts, which don't pay nearly as well.
Shorts are listen. So, when I was monetized, shorts. I had shorts that had 25,000 views. I had a good one of what's his name? Long Island Audits. It made $6. So yeah, shorts don't mean anything. Hey, CyberRax, great to see you, pal.
Support now. I'm gonna, it's gonna leave a mark. It's gonna leave a mark for sure.
Skid mark.
What can you do?
I don't know. He doesn't look too upset about it though.
This guy always grifts. There is a grift involved.
I would feel a lot
worse. Something's going to happen. Trust me. He's got something up his sleeve. I don't know what, but he's going to have something where he's going to set up something and do something.
Yeah, I do think
for him, because you can tell he's trying not to cry here. I would feel a lot worse for him if he actually took accountability for his actions, but he never will. Chili, like so many others, his entire personality is being a victim. His entire personality is based on him being oppressed. That he is oppressed by authority. He is oppressed by the government. He is a victim. That is all there is to him. That is his entire internet
And
persona.
we know
is
someone else
victimhood.
who's oppressed.
And he can't deviate from
I'm
that.
oppressed.
Taking accountability for his own actions would completely shatter that. So he's not going to. So I don't feel bad for him. I actually think it's kind of funny that it looks like he's about to cry. But that's just me. Now, do I think he is going to get Constitutional Law Scholar on store shelves within a month so it's available for Christmas? No, absolutely
No.
not. I do not believe that this board game is ever going to materialize. I think it is another part of the narrative that he has to continue at this point. He can't let people know that no one is going to buy a board game called Constitutional Law Scholar. I am a history nerd, and I would not buy a board game called Constitutional Law Scholar. You know why? Because it wouldn't be fun and no one would play it with me. Flat out. It is an unmarketable idea.
Well, Mitt Bradley
It
did
is
choose
not
a
going to
consequence.
appeal to the general public. It is not going to appeal to anyone except the people who lick his taint on a daily basis. That's all there is to it. This board game is never going to be a revenue stream. And I know he knows that.
Carlos said if you go on Google and security, it'll show you the phone number, the computer, you know, who did this. And then you go, something was supposed to change in my life for me to change gears and truly just work on Constitutional Law Scholar and just work on this board game that I created. That's what I think is the overwhelming message to me right now. And if you think about it in a positive aspect, I have a channel with 100,000 subscribers already attached to it to present the new version 2.0 of my adventure through life, my journey that I've gone down. So I think that's
pick you up.
And make sure you guys are
He's chugging away. That's not juice, guys. That's hard liquor.
Yeah. But hey, at least it's not in a sippy cup.
That wasn't funny.
Looks like this is going to be a solo stream going forward. I cannot take these people with the same bad joke.
I mean, what you put me backstage for? I didn't do anything.
Subscribe to the
You were about to. You were thinking of a smart remark to make, and you know it.
You know what? That's true. Because I was gonna mention the baby bottle with the huge nipple again.
Let's play the video.
But this time the nipple had a ring in it.
Thanks, appreciate your support. You guys make sure you subscribe at teamdlz.com. That's my own personal website. That's how you can support me, and I would appreciate that. That would be.
Yeah, everybody wants to run right out and support you. That's gonna happen.
I hope so. I have appealed to YouTube to get my channel back, explaining to them exactly the chain of events that's happened. So hopefully I'll be able to get my channel back. I really hope that they give it back, considering that I didn't do anything.
He's using it right now.
And then, I agree with Plead the Fifth. We keep going. It's definitely a setback because there's not as big as reach. And that took me years to create that big reach with 600,000 subscribers, and now
So a couple of different things, and we've talked about this several different times on this channel when it comes to these larger channels dying, because it's happening. It's not just happening to Delete Lawz.
And let's talk about that just for a second, because I made this statement earlier when it comes to content creators that, and even the title of the stream, they're falling like flies because every week something is happening with a big name frauditor, it seems like. Whether channel deletion and arrest, demonetization. Like in the month of November alone, how many channels have been demonetized, arrest, lawsuits dismissed? Like, talk to me, guys.
It's easy because they keep doing stuff. They keep doing stupid things.
And people are getting sick of it. People are getting sick of the whole confrontation in your face. Like that Siberian, whatever his name is, that guy.
Siberian kitten.
Yeah, he's going to get it pretty quick. I mean,
he's probably just moments away of having pissing off the right person.
And Lana already lost 2 lawsuits, and pretty sure she's gonna lose her appeal and have to report to jail in Alabama. So
Mark ought to enjoy
just that.
Let's call him Mark. His name is not Lana. His name is Mark.
And here's the thing: which jail is he going to go into?
Man, they've already decided that.
It's Alabama. He's gonna be in the men's prison. It's Alabama.
He'll be in isolation the whole time. But...
Right. Yeah, that's where J-Town Press will end up going to.
And DMA, you know, he can't do much now because the judge ordered him to get a job.
Uh-huh.
So he don't have that much time to be out there harassing people.
No, he does not. We're seeing what Will was saying. We're seeing more and more of these guys getting arrested. We're seeing them getting demonetized. We're seeing them getting kicked off YouTube. Their lawsuits getting thrown out. And one thing I gotta say is, at what point you're repeating your process do you realize maybe you're wrong? Maybe you're not understanding the law like you think you do. Maybe you're not a constitutional law scholar. I'm going to tell you, personally, I think these guys.
That's just it. Why does he keep calling himself a constitutional law scholar when he doesn't know anything about the Constitution or the law?
Exactly. And truthfully, how many years does it take for someone to really, truly be a constitutional law scholar? I always say that you would be in their 50s, 60s, practicing law. Yeah, practicing law, probably been a judge, and probably has sat on the Supreme Court or been a professor for a very long time before they get to that point where you can say you are a constitutional law scholar. You're the person I should go to talk to about. Not some dude that read some shit, pardon my French, some shit off of Google.
Because pretty sure he's like, probably, I would just say, one constitutional law way of saying that he's an attorney and practicing law, which he, would be illegal.
Yeah, exactly. He can't call himself an attorney because he knows if he's calling himself an attorney and he's, boom, he's going to jail for that one. He's going to prison for that. Now, we got to make fun of this guy.
When he get put up for a ticket, he doesn't even use his own, what is it? The little cardboard. Yeah, he doesn't even use his own tripod or whatever.
Tripod.
Yeah, because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I mean, let's face it. When you're getting a ticket, even if you feel like it's unjust, if you feel like this is,
when I was
you don't argue on the side of the road.
When I was on Frauditor Follies this morning, we were talking about that, about the what's it called, attorney shield.
Uh-huh.
I mean, all you're doing is paying some lawyer who probably doesn't have a license to practice in your state to tell you what you already know. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Then what's the point of it? Because the attorney gonna tell them, well, give them the police what they ask for, your registration.
Right. Exactly.
Your license. And the police doesn't even have to talk to the attorney. They're talking to you. They don't have to talk to the attorney. And they don't even know if that's an attorney on the phone. That could be your sister and your brother.
And the attorneys know that.
So that's another scam that, these fraudsters like to pull.
It's definitely a scam. You get pulled over. What do you have to do legally? You have to present your license upon request, your registration upon request, and proof of insurance. You are required to do that. If you're told to get out of the vehicle, you get out of the vehicle. That is required. You don't have to give them the right to consent to search your vehicle. If they ask, I want to search your vehicle, you can say no.
And then they get a warrant and they search it anyway.
Yes.
But they have to get a warrant. And that's one thing, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, that is fine. So Yes, they got to get a warrant to search your vehicle, but or get that dog.
Which can give them reasonable articulable suspicion that there's dope in the car, and then they can search it without a warrant.
Right.
But
so another thing, that's why you never see the police enter your home. You only if you invite them in, and they still not supposed to search your home.
Right.
Well, that's right. You always hear these guys talking about the plain view doctrine. That's the plain view doctrine.
Right.
So if they're searching your house and you've got a pound of cocaine sitting on the kitchen table, they can seize that because it was in plain view. But if it's in a drawer and they search the drawer, it's an illegal search.
Right.
So, but yeah, just getting back to Chili de Castro.
Yeah.
He
as painful as it might be.
Yeah. I'm going to just say that, and this is probably true with a lot of frauditors, but with him especially, I see him as the back character or the behind the scenes character in someone else's story, and he so badly wants to be the main character.
Yeah, and that's a good way to put it. I think one of the reasons this whole thing is so significant about what's happened with him is that he was kind of the one that led a lot of these other people to this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was kind of one of him and Reyes and Amagasset Press and Joshua Abrams were the ones who really got this whole nonsense started. So for him to get shut down like he got shut down is a very significant event.
It's going to set a precedent for the future.
Boy, is it
Oh,
ever.
wait, wow.
As we'll see
Looking
more.
back, I
Well,
thought
we'll
I
see.
was listening to the show.
I mean,
What did you go refill your bottle?
Huh?
No.
Did you go refill your baby bottle?
What do you mean?
Enough on the sippy cups, guys. It was funny the first 152,000 times.
I'm making a statement. Why are we talking about sippy cups? What's the problem?
No, but
I'm
really
saying
though,
it is just real quick. It is a big deal. This is happening because now it's showing. Is this not what we have been begging YouTube to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is
accountable.
And unfortunately, it took some corn to do it.
And you know what? Maybe they'll dig a little bit deeper. I'm sure when they do this appeal, they got to go through his channel. Maybe then it'll get the attention of YouTube. Like, hey, these videos are no bueno.
Yeah, and I think that's why he's not gonna. I think that's why his appeal will fail. It's very simple. I don't think his appeal is going to pass because he's got his whole record's going to testify against him.
And we got to go look at it this way. He has to prove beyond. I mean, it's up to him to prove that he was truly hacked by, and not someone who has authorization to be on his account and did it on their own.
Yeah, he has the burden of proof is on him. Exactly.
Yes.
But if you look at it, all of this is karma. Because wasn't he there when DMA got arrested? And wasn't he there when Riot Girl Radio got,
He wasn't there. He came after the fact to kind of grip off of her little torment a little bit.
Yeah, but they did live and did a fundraiser for her legal attorney.
Yeah,
and
he did
he took some of the money.
Yeah. Always gonna keep out some of the money.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing about that whole situation. She's fussing because she got arrested and the guys didn't. Well, you know what's the difference there, right, girl? Is when they told her to leave, told them to leave. When the police told those guys to leave, they left and did not argue. And did not argue, unlike you.
She pushed her luck, and that's why.
Yes,
that's exactly why that happened.
Are you talking about when Lana got busted?
No, Riot Girl Radio.
Riot Girl Radio.
Riot Girl. Yeah.
Or
Well,
Get
Lana,
Girl,
I thought
whatever
it
her
was
name is.
the way that when Lana got arrested, I thought it was hysterical, man. Georgia Transfedery could not get out of there fast enough.
Oh yeah, he was ready to run.
I've never seen him keep his mouth shut for so long.
Oh yeah, or move so fast.
That if he didn't have a taco stuck in it.
Or there was a hot dog stand outside.
All right, let's play on with the video. We've talked a lot. Let's play on with the video.
It's happening to other larger channels in this niche of YouTube. And there's a reason for it. Did he have 600,000 subscribers on the Delete Lawz channel? Yeah, absolutely. Were they all active subscribers? No, not even close. And what I mean by that is he had 600,000 people that were not watching his content. And that makes a big difference in how much money you get paid. There is a reason he was talking about looking into other revenue streams. There is a reason he has been trying to migrate to Twitter. It is because the channel was dying. If you look at the statistics for the Delete Lawz channel, you see he really picked up momentum in September, summer of 2023. He crashed right before he got sentenced. And when he got sentenced, he got a big boost. But then he went right back to dying. And it's because people don't care. People watch for the shock value. People were watching for the negative interactions. When those are absent, his channel has no value to people. The views he gets are from shorts views, which pay pennies in comparison to long form content. And that's why he wasn't able to pay his editors. If you look at Social Blade, it says he makes 20 grand a month. I would take a wild stab in the dark and say it is maybe a tenth of that. And that even may be pushing it.
You know, there's no other way that I can see it. There's no other way I can see it. That's it. You know, so it's like it definitely will, you know, it's a body blow. It's almost like if you've ever wrestled someone who's just clearly better than you are, or got in the ring with someone who clearly is a better striker than you are. If that's never happened, then there's times you lose. You don't know that, but if you did those things, then you would know that there's times that you're going to lose.
We'll have to see how the appeal goes. I have seen YouTube make some very, very arbitrary and strange decisions. And to be perfectly honest, Chili has gotten away with things that are 100% violations of terms of service. I have watched him do it. Brigading his audience into trying to get Gunnar Klein's name, address, his mom's address. That was 100% a violation of YouTube's terms of service, and they left his channel up. So YouTube does not always make the smartest decisions. So we'll have to see.
I'd like to address that a little bit.
I will even take it a step further. With YouTube terms of service, I talk about violence. His videos can be very graphic at times.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
The language of his videos. You know, I'm just thinking like a small channel.
And the one that led to him getting arrested was pretty violent too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a small channel like mine was demonetized for reposting the same hillbilly 3 or 4 times. But YouTube allows these auditors, especially these big channel auditors, to put out stuff that's a violation. But YouTube, I believe they do it simply so that they can make a couple of bucks. Because remember, YouTube takes a percentage of content creators' revenue.
Right.
So if I make $600 on YouTube, YouTube takes 30% of that. So if Chili is bringing in, you know, Social Blade says he's bringing in 20 grand, YouTube's getting paid 6 grand out of that. That's a pretty good payday.
Mm-hmm.
For just being a platform that allows people to post content, 6 grand in your pocket's fantastic a month.
Yeah. See, I don't think that was a poor decision on YouTube. That's just me showing, oh, wait a minute, he does bring in some revenue for us, so maybe we can look away a little bit. But and it's not just his channel, but other channels like that they allow to behave the way that they're behaving. Sooner or later, people going to go back to, they're going to start looking at it and says, wait a minute, I got demonetized because of that, what that guy's doing, and they're refusing to do anything. And those people will probably go after YouTube.
Well, you know, another aspect
of class action suits being filed.
Will, your practice does a lot of civil litigation, right?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Okay, who do you go after in a lawsuit? The deep pockets, right?
You go after who has the money. Exactly.
Right, and that's YouTube. And I bet YouTube's getting pretty nervous with some of these frauditors. Because if the frauditors get sued, I guarantee you, YouTube is going to be right there on the letterhead, right there on the heading next to whoever it is.
And YouTube will be the one that will want to settle out of court. So, like, if you want to, I'm waiting for there to be a suit where someone files against a frauditor personally, and then a suit. Hold on, and here's the thing. So many frauditors are re-uploading videos without commentary, and it's called reused content. Craig, in the video we're going to watch a little later, pretty much is telling his audience, hey, I'm going to be re-uploading old videos, which is against YouTube's terms of service. Mind you.
Unless they're your videos. Unless they're your videos and you're doing something new with them.
No, not if you transform it. You can't just.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's transformative.
You can't just delete a video and post it again. In my case, it was the Eagle Nick stuff. Now, was I blatantly re-uploading old videos or replaying the same videos? Absolutely not. Was I putting out vulgar content? Absolutely not. YouTube doing that to me is what it is, you know. But you've never seen me out here begging. You've never seen me out here, going to a new platform. So it's like, with Chili, it's very transparent what he's trying to do, and I think Chili also could be in the scrutiny of the other frauditors, because if this occurrence is the catalyst enabling YouTube to begin coming after other large content creators putting out the similar content, think about that. Other channels could come after Chili.
Yep.
Any friends that he already has, because Chili is the beginning, is the first domino to fall.
Well, you know who's really nervous tonight is Sean Paul Reyes and Josh Abrams and those guys.
No, I'm surprised poor public safety is not down. I'm honestly. I
mean,
mean,
he'll go down next. Why that guy's still up is beyond me.
I mean, why YouTube gave him? I mean, they demonetized him for a day. It was for a poor reason. They should have demonetized him for, well, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that.
So I'll tell you who really should be nervous. Amagansett Press really should be nervous.
Although Amagansett Press has already gotten his money. I mean, that's one of the few successful lawsuit settlements. He got like what, $500,000 or something?
Something like that.
From who?
I forget. It was way a long time ago. That was really one of the
earlier ones. Yeah.
Events of frauditing.
He may get the channel back, but ultimately it really doesn't matter.
And I will tell you this: if you demonetize or if you lose a channel, it takes forever for YouTube to begin recommending your videos to the general public. After I got demonetized, people were then reaching out to me saying, "Will, you're shadow banned," because YouTube was not recommending my videos like it used to.
You might want to explain to folks what shadow banning is.
Shadow banning is, in essence, some people say shadow banning is real, some people say it's not. When you're shadow banned on YouTube, it means that YouTube, in essence, it's hiding your videos from the mass public, not from your subscribers or from people who search your channel, but your videos and your channel is not public to the general audience. How content creators get a majority of their views are from new viewers. So like the video that I put out a couple of days ago, about the sovereign citizen, it actually had a surge in views. It's at 13,000 now, 14,000, excuse me, which was shocking to me. But of those 14,000 views, 13,500 are new viewers. And Casey, exactly. Like I beg my viewers, like, please turn on the bell notification, and YouTube just will not send it because I violated their terms of service in their mind. Now, once I'm monetized again, if I get monetized again, I've made it clear I'm not here fighting for money. If they don't monetize me, that doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. I'm still gonna be here. I'm here to be with you guys. But
that's true, because I sure wasn't getting your
no one gets them.
I used to get your updates all the time.
No one gets them. And I'll even say right now, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, go to my channel, go to my page, hit the bell notification button again, please. Because again, it's like we'll do a premiere, 9 people will show up when 6 months ago 90 people would show up. So it's not about the views. It's just when you violate YouTube's terms of service, even after you appeal it, it takes you a bit of a period of time for YouTube to begin recommending your videos again. So even if Chili gets his channel back, his channel's dead because it was dying already, and it's only going to get worse.
And there's one way around this. I'm sure Chili has already figured this out probably, but what he can do is if he starts getting all these people to go over to this website of his, he can still do content on YouTube, even if he's not monetized, and link it. And he can, you know, if he's charging to get through the paywall on this website, then he'll still make a lot of money, which is unfortunate.
That is true, because trolls. Well, I mean, look, I think there are a series of trolls that were reporting my channel for nonsense stuff. You know, all that anti-Wrangler people that hate my guts, you know, for no reason. Yeah. And they told me, yeah, they report my videos for nonsensical stuff that doesn't even make sense. And it's like, okay, YouTube finally listened to them, whatever. So yeah, I think that's partially why. There's a reason why my channel was growing at a pace like some of these other new content creators, and it kind of stopped. My channel's still growing, just not at the same pace. That's okay. Because you know, I'm happy where I'm at. I didn't think I'd ever get to, you know, 4,300 subs. You know, I was just a nobody on the internet a year ago, putting out a video with 20 views, and here we are now, a year later. You know, I'm dang proud of that. You know, but
and still putting out videos.
Yeah. But anyway, there's nothing to do with me. The point is, his channel's toast. His channel's done. Even if it does come back, it's going to take a while, especially for for corn. I don't see YouTube letting him off the hook easily with that. But
I mean, if that had happened once, maybe he got hacked.
But 4 times,
like 3 or 4 times, I don't think so.
And that's why I really think YouTube's going to make an example of this. I really can see it happening. I mean, let's end the video.
If he gets the channel back, because his core audience is a fraction of the size that it used to be. He is not going to be a 600,000 subscriber channel where he is getting millions of views. His long form content was getting a couple of thousand views, if that. His lives, even less. To give you an example, he is on a channel right now that has 100,000 subscribers, and he had 55 people in his live last night. That's very telling. I know a lot of people talk about how he buys subscribers. I don't really even know if it's so much that, as he has a lot of shorts subscribers. And short subscribers do not watch long form content. So the views that you would think would materialize just never do. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see, and I will catch you on the next one.
Well,
it's it was something that should have happened a long time ago, and it should not have taken Corn to do it, because he was doing this stuff on his own to get his channel kicked off. And you know, YouTube, don't enforce rules on some and not on others.
Yeah, no kidding. That's they do have a tendency to be very irregular in their rulings.
Right. Exactly.
Right. And David, I did send the link to him. So Hahah has the link. I sent it to him.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you for that. Yeah, exactly. So, like, look, if it applies to one, let it apply to everyone. You know, he's not special. Let everyone. And again, it's the corn that triggered it. But YouTube has to investigate his channel. Let them investigate and see, hey, wait a minute. This guy is breaking our terms of service. And oh, wait a minute. There's a lot of other channels like his that's breaking our terms of service. Let's take them down too.
It'd be interesting if they do that, because we can say this is what triggered it. Whoever, if it was through carelessness on Chili's part, or he actually pissed off one of his producers,
which is more than.
Or he just What I heard was that he was not paying his producers and his editors.
Right, and that would piss you off, right?
Yeah, and Bookie Worm is right. Chili is definitely one of these special people.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely. So
he is unhinged. Is probably a good way to put it. It's so quick to be angry.
So why don't we
Someone in the
switch?
chat was also saying something about those rumors. I had forgotten about that Chili did a few of those videos back in the day.
Oh my goodness! There's a lot of rumors about.
But
Chili.
they're all rumors, so who knows? I mean, yeah, it's a rumor.
You never know.
Just a rumor. Just a rumor.
So, guys, why don't we switch gears and we've been spending a lot of time on Chili. Why don't we spend a little bit of time on someone else in our thumbnail? And I won't say who it is. We'll just start the video. This is from NCR Network's channel. NCR News Network.
NCR does such good work. He really does.
Yes, he does.
I'm trying to get him on the channel. I'm trying to get him on. But let's have a look and let's see which frauditor we can laugh at now. Eagle Nick, we're probably not going to get the Eagle Nick tonight. Sorry.
Hi, folks. Today, we're going to take a look at the results of what happened with Craig Hendry's trial and a message from Craig's family. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, we couldn't keep this channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the Craptown Florida Man Power Ranking Podcast. A new episode will be out this week. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Hello, everybody. This is Craig Hendry, citizen journalist reporting from the Vermilion
Oh,
County
stop it
Jail.
right there. Stop it right there.
I have just gotten out of jury trial yesterday where I
Yeah,
was
stop it
handed
right
down
there.
a
Citizen
guilty
journalist.
verdict from
I mean, every journalist is a citizen, the way I see it. But Craig Hendry does not practice journalism or activism. He practices harassment. It's
Well,
very
it is
obvious with this
harassment.
video. Yeah. That's all he does. He practices harassment. He does not practice journalism. The only reason his stories is about himself going into the court, going into the city hall and harassing the city hall employees. And quite frankly, I mean, I don't want to be working in an environment where I'm going to be constantly harassed by some David Koresh looking bozo or anyone else by that matter. And we should not expect any government employee to be harassed. Well, and so yes, okay. I'm getting ready to go off, get ready to get angry here, but it's frustrating when I hear him use the word citizen journalist.
That's why I love what that one public defender did to him in that one video, in that last video.
No, that was a riot. That was so fun.
Okay, so let's talk about that video just for a second. We watched it the other night on stream. If you think about it, yes, the result was satisfying to watch him trolled by the public defender. But how did that video start? Remember,
Craig Hendry abusing people,
following an officer around, antagonizing him, nagging him, and harassing him. What does that have to do with journalism?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And here's something I'm going to just say. Why are you going to go into the public defender's office and aggravate those people? Aren't they going to be the more likely the ones that's going to try to defend you?
They're soft targets. They can't do anything in rebuttal.
And you're right. It would be so hilarious if there was that same public defender.
Well,
He
cannot afford an attorney because remember, you'll see in this video, he's e-begging for money. Saying he's starting a GoFundMe. So yeah, it's not working for him.
No. Yeah, and I mean, public defender's office, their job is to defend someone who's of a low income. Don't go there and aggravate those people, especially because when you get arrested for trespassing, guess who's going? You probably be looking at to see if you can maybe negotiate some sort of
Yeah,
deal.
no kidding. That's exactly. And look, I mean, Chili made enough money extorting and abusing other people that he could afford his own attorney.
But can I say something real quick about this? About Craig, because I guess is it this video or I think it was the last video that he put out. He started talking about the jury. He said the jury of supposed to be of 6 of his so-called peers.
Right.
It seemed like he was blaming the jury. I'm like, okay, if you want to, I'm like, those people went by the evidence, and apparently the prosecution proved their case. So if you have a problem with the jury, you also need to take that with your attorney. Your attorney helped pick that jury.
Well, and his entire implication was that unless they agree with me, they're not peers.
Right.
Let's not get too far ahead. Let's watch a bit of the video because with that point, I want to come back to that because he mentioned some other things as well. So let's just play just a couple more minutes because what you guys are saying is absolutely correct, but I want to tie everything in. So hold on one sec.
From a jury of 6 of my so-called
Here it is.
peers, the prosecutor made 3 days worth of arguments about it, and I'm going to break down exactly the arguments that they made and try to summarize what they said I did. Of course, I couldn't.
Understand one thing. I do want to just cut in real quick because remember, in a court of law, actually, the courts benefit the defendant, not the prosecution, for 2 reasons. One, the burden of proof is on the prosecution to prove their case, not on the defense to defend their case. You are innocent until proven guilty. And number 2, with a jury, it only takes one. If you have a jury of 100 people and one disagrees, you're free.
Yeah, so you had 6 opportunities right there to not be in prison.
And if it was such a I'm sorry. Oh, and if it was such a slam dunk case, the prosecution shouldn't have had such an easy job convicting you.
Exactly. And I want to say one thing. Church of POS, actually, he should be blaming his girlfriend for that too. And you'll see if you people.
No, we'll play on. We'll play on.
Yeah.
Exactly give daily updates during the jury trial as my lawyer had asked me not to. But essentially the state came in and they showed voicemails from the Clinton City Hall, which is of course where the alleged victims work. I was charged with 3 counts, 1 felony stalking and 2 others were harassment, one against a woman named PK, which I'm sure I won't be allowed to say her name, the other against the city of Clinton employees at large. So the second charge was a little bit hard to understand because, of course, if half a jury says, well, we think that he, committed harassment against a police officer,
Now let's take a look at what Craig could be facing for punishment here because he was found guilty of the felony level stalking and 2 misdemeanor counts of harassment. Well, when it comes to the felony stalking, if it's a level 6 felony, which is one of the lowest levels of the felony in the state of Indiana, he could be facing anywhere from 6 months to 2.5 years plus a $10,000 fine. Now let's say he gets the maximum of the 2.5 years plus the fine. Then you factor in he just was found guilty of 2 counts of misdemeanor harassment. Each of those have a maximum count of 0 to 180 days in jail. So let's add those both up. The 2.5 years plus the 360 for the 2 counts of misdemeanor harassment, and he's looking at a total of 1333 days in jail. Wow, Craig, you speedballed being a loser pretty hard, didn't you?
Very vague. So, and of course, that's probably what they said. Anyways, the prosecutors came in and showed voicemails from the city of Clinton mayor's office, and in those voicemails, it showed other individuals, not me, making threats and saying terrible things about people, going completely outside of their First Amendment right. And the prosecutor said, look at all these voicemails, look at all these phone calls that they received. And then they pointed at me and they said, this is because of him. Completely excusing any conduct of any third party, but pinning everything on me. We asked everybody that showed up, do you think that Craig made a threat? Did Craig make any threatening gestures or say anything that put you in fear? And of course, the answer was always unequivocally no. But because these third parties made phone calls after viewing my video and made these threats and said all these terrible things, they put that all on me. So essentially, I was convicted for what other people said. And they said basically that I caused it, which of course I denied.
So that's another argument that I want to talk about. And maybe not so much here, but I do want to talk about it in a live stream or in a video on my second channel, because the concept that Craig is saying is my conviction was unconstitutional because I was charged for a crime that someone else committed. Now, the question is that lawful? Is it lawful for someone else to commit a crime and another person to be held accountable for it?
There is all conspiracy.
Well, wait a minute, though.
There's that. Yeah, there's that.
Inciting riots.
Inciting, enabling.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
well, like you just said, if like you said, they listen to the voicemails. Well, those voicemails wouldn't have happened if Craig wouldn't have put up there, please redress your government, even though these people don't live in that city or that town.
Exactly. I was going to, right. And that's one thing I can say. I don't care what happens in a town in Indiana because I live in Florida.
Right.
I care about what happens in my town. I care about what might be happening in the neighboring towns because I go there a little bit, but I'm not going to attend those city council meetings.
That's the same thing Press NH now did, because remember, he was arrested for that and even charged for it. But when he got to court, the judge dropped it. So yeah, I think that they should, be charged for that because they're actually getting other people to commit crime, to harass people, to call in and make threats and everything. So yeah, they should be charged for that.
And in the NH Now's situation, he was actually tying up the police dispatch line.
Yeah,
that was an even more dangerous situation right there.
What they should have charged was conspiracy to interrupt governmental operations or something like that. Because they could have
obstructing with governmental operations.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
I mean, the wording in every state's different. It's a law that's worded similar, but yeah, it means the same thing.
That's what they charged Lana with, and now she had to go to jail for that.
Well, and I said this earlier. I view it as this: it's the equivalent of if a parent hands a gun to a child, and the child shoots 2 or 3 people with that gun. Who's responsible? The person that enabled the crime to take place.
I'm going to go a step further. You said parent hands the gun. I'll go if the gun's not properly secure.
Well, that's what I mean. When that idiot took a shot at Trump and they killed him, they tried to charge the parents with that. I think, if I remember right, they were looking to charge the parents with some kind of weapons charge. I don't know how
that didn't go anywhere. I mean that was definitely that was different. That was much different.
Well, in a way, they charged the parents of a few years ago, the parents of the the school shooter in Michigan, they charged the parent. Not only did they charge the guy that the teenager that did it, they also charged his mother and father because they didn't secure the guns correctly like they're supposed to.
Right. And that's kind of what I'm saying too is just if you have firearms and you have children, you got to make sure firearms are properly secure, because if it's not, those kids will find a way to get to them.
Yeah. So like I said, yes, he should, if they like to do like the little wink, wink, nod, nod when they will put the business card or the email or the phone number, say don't call in. Whatever you do not call in. That little wink, wink, nod, nod. You basically telling them to call in and harass these people.
Law enforcement is smart enough to realize that. Law enforcement is smart enough to realize that they're hiding behind a loophole. So that's helpful.
Well, and that's where you get into the some legal concepts like mens rea. Even though they're screaming, do not call, like NH New Hampshire, Press Now New Hampshire did, he was clearly indicating call. That you can make a mens rea argument for that very easily.
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, hey, Will, did you see the new headline that came out about Delete Lawz? Pull up my picture for a sec. Pull up my thing for a second.
Delete Lawz gets his laws deleted by YouTube deleters.
Jose Maria Castro said, I didn't do nothing to nobody, no way. YouTube laughs.
That's great.
Yeah.
That one's great. All right, let's play on.
I can't.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because Craig has in the past encouraged people to call flood. Now, if he didn't want people to call in, he wouldn't give out the numbers to these offices and to these people, their emails, to any of his followers if he didn't want them to call or to bombard their inboxes with these emails. Craig is trying to say that it's not his fault these people called, but how would they have called unless you gave out the information to do so? Call flooding is a serious offense. It has been punished by other frauditors for doing this ridiculous act. Look at what happened to Press NH now. He was arrested for call flooding. Look at what happened with Eric Brandt and Otto the Watchdog and all of their followers when they harassed a town. They caused people to have to quit their jobs, go on disability because of your stupid actions. You could have simply kept your mouth shut about call flooding, but you encouraged it still.
Can't force other people. I can't cause other people to do things, especially when I've never even talked to those people, right? Because
I got to beg to differ on that one. On what he just
viewing
said.
my videos, it wasn't like I told anybody, hey, go ahead and call these people and make these threats. I didn't say that at all. I rarely say call these people. Most of the time,
what a crock of shit. Have you ever heard more bullshit or drivel coming from somebody who's not even the president?
I say make sure you don't call, but and then I publish public information such as public phone numbers to public buildings. So essentially,
you basically tell them to call.
Yeah.
Felony.
Yes. Most of these people are lazy anyways. They wouldn't go look it up. So you have to put it up there. I just right there. I need to go call them.
I don't think I could
And
sum
then
it up
make
any better
threats.
than that. So what's next? Essentially, I have sentencing on December 17th, and I am going to go and figure out what the length of the sentence they're going to try to give me. And as soon as we get done with sentencing, we have the right to file an appeal for it. But until then, we don't have the right to file an appeal. Now, I still owe my lawyer a little bit of money, so we're going to have to get that settled up, but I think I can do that. But the appellate court costs, they're going to be extremely expensive. This was a 3-day trial, and we'll be responsible for getting all of the 3 days of trial transcribed into paper format.
Oh, but baby.
Which costs $60 an hour for the court reporter to do that. So, if anybody would like to donate to this cause, anybody would like to donate to help me, pay for these appeal costs, you can get in touch with Tyler at CH and Ty Audits. I'm going to have my girlfriend monitoring that email as well.
I don't mind donating to his commissary fund.
In the description below.
but not to
for
that.
donation links. But
Say again.
I wouldn't mind giving him a little bit of money for his commissary fund, but I definitely would not donate money for him trying to peel something that he knows he did wrong. I mean, he sits there and said, "I never spoke to these people." Yes, you did when you went on YouTube and showed your videos. You're speaking to people. We're speaking to right now 30 some odd people. Now,
I just
we're
want to
not
say this. I hate the double standard that exists because people like for public safety will say, "Oh, Will has the nerve to be grifting for money to pay for his wedding simply because I post this. A banner that says if you want to support, you can." But frauditors are quick to grift and beg for money to have people pay for them to continue to commit crimes. Yet, for me saying, "Oh, if you want to support my channel, you can. By the way, I'm getting married next year." Oh no, Will's out here grifting. Will's out here doesn't have a job. Will out here is
well, you
unemployed.
know, with all due fairness to Chris Ryder, he can't find a woman that's willing to marry him.
That's not
And
the
you
point,
have,
but
and
yes.
you're half his age, so
Oh,
I mean,
that's why he calls me a twerp, even though we're literally the exact same size. But I digress.
I mean, look what they did.
Get a little more personal.
Go ahead.
I mean, look what they did when they was coming after Frauditor comedy show when they was doing the fundraiser for Heads. They did the paper, you know, with the
Yeah, I was there.
what was it, the
Heads of
fundraiser?
Lupa. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were saying, well, it's a scam. It was a scam. This all y'all doing is just taking up money for scam. I'm like, well, it's not. They're using it to actually help somebody, not to pay their bail or their court costs or their lawyers.
yes. I mean, there was a fundraiser for another YouTuber. Me and Will were involved with that one, where someone tried to say that was not legitimately going to that individual. It did go to that individual. Right. She needed it for medical reasons. And quite frankly, it disgusts me when people do this kind of stuff because it's like, well, it's like, okay, we're complaining about when we look at something and saying this person is trying to get money because they committed a crime. Whereas this other individual has got some serious health issues, and a little bit will help this person out tremendously.
I'll even take it a step further. What bothers me the most about these people that complain is that these are the same people that support frauditors. They'll support, people in the black hole. They'll do all that, but then it's simply just people that want to nitpick us simply because we're on the right side of things. Like,
right.
Yeah. He has his Cashapp in his bio. He's just grifting people for money. Guys, cut it out. I haven't made a dime off of YouTube in 3 months.
Oh, well, here's the thing. Being on YouTube costs money. Even the most simplest, cheapest videos you can produce, it costs a little something. And so, yes, a little bit does help in that sense. If you're a channel owner, if you put stuff up, it costs money. StreamYard costs money. If there's people who will use the free version, but when you get to a certain level, you got to pay that monthly fee to use.
And their fees went up. It's expensive.
It's not free. A good quality product will cost money. And people that do YouTube and doesn't make any financial on it, they do it because they enjoy it. And there's people out there that takes that away from them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, and that's not
Where
good
you
enough.
going? Hey, where you going? No, stay. Where you going, Carla?
Yeah, we're not pleading for funds. We're just pointing things out that people may not realize.
Go.
It might be dinner time for her.
Well, that's true. It's dinner time for me too. I got to get that squared away here and try and think what I want to eat.
Nah. Let's play on for a few minutes. Give you a few minutes to figure out what you want to eat.
Yeah.
And talk to me or talk to my girlfriend or talk to Tyler about contributing and getting involved. You can do that at chandtieaudits@gmail.com. Everybody, we are going to be continuing re-uploads, so I appreciate it when you watch those. That really helps me out. That's a great way to support me without actually contributing any money.
So you're going to re-upload your old videos. Okay. Well, didn't you get demonetized before for doing the exact same thing? Because it's happened to every other frauder who's gone to jail. They either pull all their videos down or pull down so many and then just re-upload them. You're reusing the same content over and over again. You're going to get your channel demonetized or struck, and you won't make any money. So that's why you have to eBay. Nobody's going to help you pay for the poor choices you made as a idiot who decided to go and commit these fraudits.
You know, if you watch a video, it gets it into the algorithm, and it can then help its spread. And of course, I make money from ads on them, so that's another great way to help. But everybody, and I have not been broken mentally. They simply won the first round of the fight, and they did it dirty. You know, they did it completely dirty, pinning things that other people did upon me. You know, I definitely don't feel like it was fair, but try to fight these people in any other way than peacefully, and it won't end well for you. With that being said, my brother Keith attended the trial, Keith Hendry, and he attended all 3 days of the trial. So hopefully he can give you a few updates and get into a bit more detail about what happened. I know he's probably going to be coming on the video right after I get off, or perhaps you saw his clip before this. With that being said, everybody, all help is appreciated. All support is appreciated. This is a difficult time for my family, as I will be gone from them for a few months at least. I've already been gone for over a month. So thanks, everybody, for your support, and we'll see you in the next video.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Hello.
So true.
To everyone on YouTube who's
Oh my
watching.
God! Look, another Craig.
Yeah, it's scary how.
Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying with us through this case. My name is Keith.
He looks like Craig 10 years ago, like when Craig was like 15.
Yeah, he just as BS crazy as Craig too.
Is he? Does he have a channel?
No, listen. If you listen to him right here, he is just as BS crazy as Craig.
Let's listen.
Keith James Hendry. I'm Craig Hendry's younger brother. And it kills me to know that the state is doing this to him. It's very clear he's being held a political prisoner. You know, I've seen everything Craig has done. In fact, I recorded the first video ever uploaded to the channel. I've been through him through all of his endeavors, and this has to be one of the biggest jokes of a trial I've ever witnessed.
And what's so frustrating about it is he said he thought everything that Craig did, but yet did not learn anything.
Wait. Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said? Hold on.
Of the biggest jokes of a trial I've ever witnessed. Not that I've witnessed many trials. I mean,
he's saying this is one of the biggest shams I've ever witnessed in a trial. Not that I've witnessed any trials before.
I mean, Craig did him to himself. Like, you know, when you have all this evidence against you, pretty sure you're going to be found guilty. I mean, he did it to himself.
He did. And this kid's going to be, I agree with everyone that says this kid's going to be right next to Craig because he's heading that way. He's not looking at this and going, wait a minute, my big brother's an idiot. why the heck did he go and harass that lady at the courthouse or at the city hall? Why did he go tell people, gave the
Not only
photos
was
up?
not only was he harassing her, he was stalking her. So that's why he has those charges.
Right. He
was showing up to the lady's house.
And this is not like one day that all this happened. No, this was months of harassment, months of stalking, and many times been told, "Don't come over here. Stop."
It's called a reoccurring theme.
Mhm.
That's what it's been.
And his kid is going to do the same thing because he doesn't see what his brother was doing as wrong, and he's going to do the same crap.
MO of frauditors and their families, it is lack of accountability. Hold your brother accountable for the crimes he committed. Versus,
And I thought this part that Tyler was done with him, but apparently he's not.
Let's have a look.
Either way, the jury was a joke. One of the jurors was asleep during the trial.
Dramatization may not have happened.
I mean, literally sitting up there snoozing.
Guys, hey, let me ask something real quick.
The prosecutors.
There's a phrase that these guys always throw around, you know, whether it's Anselmo or Craig Hendry or whoever. We want to hold you accountable. What exactly does that mean? That's the most abused, thrown around statement I've ever heard.
Well, they want to hold everyone else accountable, but definitely not themselves.
But what does it actually mean to be held accountable? What do they want? They want a bird at the stake, put out them chalks in the city square, or what?
They want anyone that gets in their way of their agenda to face repercussions.
And here's the thing: is we don't really know what their agenda is because it's just
we do. No, we do.
Make money off YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
And create anarchy.
Yes.
Well, at least ask Elmo was upfront about it. He actually said he make these videos to make money off of them.
Yeah, there's one recent one where he goes, "Okay, well, I got what I needed, so thanks. I'm going to show this all over YouTube and make money," or whatever. He said something. No, he didn't say that, but he said, "Well, I got what I needed, thanks." And it's just as clear as day why he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like for instance,
Goat Boy wants all of us. Goat Boy Blackheart wants all of us held accountable. That's why I don't cover him. I don't feel like going through the back and forth with him.
Like for instance, I was watching, Hess yesterday morning, and he was showing a Lana video, and she was put out, or was that just? Yeah, that was yesterday morning, and she was put out.
Hess is on Sunday.
No, I guess.
But it must have been Friday.
Morning? It had to be Friday or something. Where she was put out the tax assessor's office. She was trespassed, and I said, well, if she want to hold people accountable, and if she believe in what she's standing on, why don't she go back in there and take the ride?
Yep.
They never do that. Once they put out and trespass, they don't go back in there. I'm like, well, if you believe in what you're standing on, go back in there.
Take the ride. Exactly. Because when they
say, well, this is my police car. Okay, get in it and drive away. Let's see what happens.
And the only way you can make changes in this country legally is by going to court. Well, if you don't take the arrest for trespassing, you're not going to go to court for it. And you go to court for trespassing, okay, now, and you somehow manage to get it into appeals, and even possibly to Supreme Court, which that's next to impossible, and actually get the right verdict, the verdict that you think you should get. Okay, you now, in essence, change the law. Well, you have to get to that point. You have to be in front of the judge, and in front of the jury, and in front of the justice, and they're not doing that because are you going to arrest me for trespassing? Oh, I got what I need. and run off because they're not going to do anything. How many lawsuits have we seen these guys file? Very, very few. How many actually stuck?
None.
Hardly none.
Well, you guys have always gotten on me about being a little too soft on these guys because I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see anybody suffer. But some of these guys really did. I can't believe I'm about to use this phrase. Really need to be held accountable because they are doing some incredible damage to the perception of the judicial system and the government and the police. And
They are. They're definitely doing that.
You get no argument from me there.
And we're going to see. I don't think it's going to be a government employee. I don't think it's going to be a police officer. I think it's going to be somebody in the post office. We already seen a little bit of it, but I'm talking about something really, really extreme, where they go into a post office, aggravate and harass a postal customer, not employee, and that might be the employee that the customer that just don't give a F anymore.
Yeah, they go. I said that plenty of times. Like they go run into the wrong person on the wrong day that is not in the mood for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that almost happened to FAPA.
Yes, they're gonna get hurt.
They're gonna get hurt big time. Papa almost had it happen to him already, and he's fairly new. But
they like to harass. They like to harass private citizens. I'm like, why is you harassing private citizens? They're not the. I'm like, you supposed to be. If your First Amendment supposed to be going after the government.
Right.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. If you gonna break my property, you gonna break my property, bro? So he tell me if you gonna break my property, bro? Filming people in here, bro. Bro, you didn't even ask me anything. These guys are salty. You got. All right, I'm cool. Bro, what the f is wrong with you, bro? What the f is wrong with you, bro?
Exactly.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry. I think my computer was hacked. Sorry, guys. What were we talking about?
Wait a minute. Who was that?
He's a frauditor I'm angry because he's in North Jersey where my fiance lives, like really close, and I'm so pissed off at that. Like, that's really, if he comes up to our job, I'm driving up there and I'm beating his. Well, you know what?
Oh, is this Stanley?
No, that wasn't. No, that wasn't Stanley.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
I hope he really got the help that he really needed.
He's completely off the grid, so I think after calling me 40 times on vacation, I think he got the point. I am not interested. I do not want you, Stanley. Anyway,
It's just a shame that people like Emmett Gansett Press and his doofus son, they get away with it because a lot of them, remember the one when the police officer. Well, yeah, I know who you guys are. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Pride. Oh, come on.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's why I said he broke my computer.
What?
I just had dinner, Will. You about to make me bring it up.
I think I'm hacked. I don't know how to. I'm hacked, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, is that a picture from your future bachelor party?
This is why.
Is that me?
Needs to have his channel deleted. Frogmania needs to have his channel deleted.
That's the stripper Will's fiance hired.
That's why. Well, that's gonna be a heck of a party.
That's funny. That's funny. Anyway, let's.
I thought your girlfriend had good taste, and that's the stripper she hired.
Yeah,
Like, what if you? Well, he is pretty cheap. He just worked for tacos and burritos.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. I'm surprised we didn't see that hacker did not put the other picture up.
What other?
That guy in the Missouri.
Glenn Cereal's butt.
Well, not that one.
No.
No, that was Georgia. Are you Glenn Cereal? Who's that? Transparency. How much of an insult is that to be asked, are you Glenn Serio?
Well, they both
Yeah,
look
that
like
was
beach
pretty good.
whales, so pretty sure you couldn't tell them apart.
It's actually incredibly sad. Let's watch the rest of this video.
We're playing our emotions. We weren't even allowed to smile. I was sitting there, kind of shaking my head during the trial. The judge threatened to kick me out of the courtroom if he said he saw any movement of the lips or any movement of the head.
Well, that's very common to happen in courtrooms because the family could be trying to influence the testimony of a witness or the jury. You could be trying to give them signals even to say that they're lying. Now, a judge does have the right in the courtroom to make these rules and these orders, and it's not unconstitutional and it's not a form of tyranny, unlike what Baby Hendry here wants to say.
It's called ensuring a fair
Kicked me
trial.
out. Ty was not allowed to wear his Hendry Media Channel hoodie, yet the police officers who testified were allowed to wear their uniforms. My brother's innocent.
Make that statement make sense, guys. Please.
No kidding. That one's.
I mean, I mean, first of all,
You know, my grandma used to say this one saying to us, God take care of fools and babies. And this guy right here is gonna grow up to be the biggest fool.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. How well do you think he's doing in school?
What school?
Exactly.
No, yeah, I mean, he looks like he's still in high school, so I might be wrong.
He looks like he's 14.
What means how well is he doing in school? Because I don't think he's doing that well.
He lacks basic common sense, that's for sure.
No, it's just hilarious. These people supposed to be railing out against the government or whatever, but as soon as they need help from the government,
oh yeah,
they go right to the government for help.
Mm-hmm.
But they sure won't turn down a government check if it had their name on it, though. I'll tell you that.
No, they would not turn it down. Government flu? No.
His family is
That cannot be
suffering.
true.
We are suffering from this.
Oh, that was sarcasm.
And your government doesn't care. And frankly, they don't care about you. So everyone should take this as a lesson. The government is nothing but evil.
That's based on what evidence?
And yeah, that's about all I have to say. Thank you very much for listening to me.
And that's where the video ends. Now, Ty wasn't allowed to wear his sweatshirt because it's against the dress code and decorum of the court. The police officers are allowed to wear the uniforms, and it's not unconstitutional because those are approved by the courts. Clearly, Craig's whole family are a bunch of morons and, well, anarchists who don't want the rule of law. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out.
All right, well, there you have it. So
well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about our friend Craig Hendry?
You know what? I think justice was served.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
And Miss Casey, are you still in the chat there?
Huh?
Casey asked a question earlier, and I just thought we should answer it because I think Casey, yeah. But that was a few minutes back. So
I'm looking.
Yeah. All right. So Casey just wanted to know what was going on with Eagle Audit Nick or Nick, whatever Nick's name is.
Oh. Eagle Nick.
Oh, Nicks.
Here's what happened. Here's what happened to Eagle Nick. Here's what happened.
He's in jail.
Frauditor mania. I love you so much. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you.
That's what happened.
Okay, that's what happened.
Hold on. Well, that was the first thing that happened. And then
Now, everybody say goodbye for about the 7th time to the newest Frauditor Mania YouTube handle he has created. Go create you a few more, because Eagle Nick Audits is fixing to send you out the door.
So that's the gist of what happened to Eagle Nick Audits.
I have a question.
Then those two videos were posted like 3 days apart. He went from loving me to hating me in like 3 days.
I have a really quick question, Will.
Yeah.
You ever wonder, when he say Eagle Nick Audits, you ever wonder what he sound like if he's straining on the toilet to say that?
What do they say? What does it sound like?
You ever thought that's what he probably doing? That's what I meant to say. Eagle Nick Audits.
I don't know. Oh, listen, Timo, I dropped about $25 in about a week of super chats. The best $25 I've ever spent in my entire life. Like everyone was saying, like, yo, like these super chats are worth it. Honestly.
You know what? That one comment on here, Government Flu, that says he's a character from Deliverance.
Probably watch.
The video played on Chili's live stream Friday night was Las Vegas jail footage showing how Chili.
Wow,
that's gold.
Oh yeah.
That caught me off guard. Hold on.
That was a little unnecessary.
Hold on. This is the comment of the night. Oh, that was funny. My train ride. What do you mean my train ride? Oh, no. I thought I told you guys. Hold on. Oh, boy. Hang on just a minute. Let me try and do something else there, Burns. On. Apparently, people enjoy doing that out a week, so I apologize. Is now live streaming, trying to get a whole bunch of views on his live stream when he's not even live streaming. He has a live stream up and he's playing random videos just to get some fake views. That's not what my channel is about, people. I'm simply here to make fun of Frauditor auditors that are boot-licking, cop-sucking trolls. Thank you so much. Navy girl, you are on this channel. We are about exposing corruption and making America great again. Eagle Nick Audits.
Dude, you sound like a black Dusty Rhodes.
Listen to me, Timo. Yes, I am. Black Dusty. Black Dusty. You know, I will never unsee that now. A black Dusty.
I mean, listen. Right here you do, and when you sound just like a black Dusty Rhodes. I'm just waiting for those. I'm just waiting for those sweet top 5.
We had left the shore, and my voice was already shot. That's the whole reason I was doing this. I'm like, I need to kill some time. Let's am a train user. I absolutely am a train user. Give me one moment there, people. Dicks does on his channel. SpongeBob Nick Toy. Let me tell you something there. Back at home, remember, I'm using Frauditor Mania's computer. I stole it yesterday. I showed up on Frauditor Comedy's live stream because I stole Frauditor Mania's computer. So I'm on it right now.
Well, you need to stop sitting on it. You're gonna
No,
break it.
his fiance won't even talk to me. That's the problem. I wanted to tell him I have a much bigger Champlong Jubilee downstairs than Frauditor Mania. So if she wants to have some action, I'm here. And she said I was some hillbilly on the internet. I'm not stupid, people. Not stupid whatsoever.
I'll just say mentally challenged.
So the funniest thing is, I don't know how a video of his was playing with my fiance, and that's exactly what she's like, who are these hillbilly hicks that you hang out with on YouTube? Because
wait a minute, she's calling me a hillbilly?
No, because Stanley was calling me. She's like, Will, these friends of yours on YouTube that keep calling you. Like, no, like that is not a friend of mine from YouTube.
I know. I mean,
turning in his grave, listening to Eagle Nick.
Hey, Rob. Next time we know he's hanging out with his girlfriend, me and you just start calling him. Yeah, just start calling him at random.
If I had the Nabasha, Will is the type of person you could prank call Will and he still won't get it.
You know what? You guys know. Hey, hold on. Says the guy of April Fools of last year really fooled the internet for a good half hour.
Yes, and some of us are still remembering that and waiting to get you back. So be warned.
Listen, that was good. All right, so Casey, you're asking how long. Why don't let me just pull up a video that'll explain everything.
Oh, this should be good.
For real though. No. Hold on. But yeah, my fiance sure did say, who are all these hillbilly hicks that you're friends with online? I'm like, these are not my friends. I promise. All right, let's pull the video up. This will explain everything about our friend Eagle Nick. Audits.
Here, please consider him.
Look, sir. False statements and so I got it all right here. The camera don't lie.
Watch me stay demonetized because I'm showing Eagle Nick again. They'll be like, you keep showing the same guy on your channel.
I understand that. I understand that. Yes, sir. I understand that I'm having my constitutional rights violated. And I will leave. And sir, I'd like to thank you for your service. And listen, sir, when I go, stop. I would like to say something before you take off, sir. I will be at the up here at the City Hall on the 19th to meet with the chief again. I've done met him, sir. You have a blessed day.
My question is, how is he gonna sue anybody, and he can't afford to feed like the 8 cats that live in his yard?
They trespassing me. You don't know their name.
Well, I'm going to say this. I have 3 cats that's officially mine, and 2 that show up. The 2 tend to hang out. I assuming that they belong to somebody, but they're just around my house so much. I've named them. So because they'll come up to me and play, but I won't feed them because I don't want them at my house. I got 3 already.
Well, then cats, they won't leave.
Yeah, no. Once they find a place that they like, that's it. Your house becomes theirs. I have one that just literally that's what she did. She literally moved in and just now she's just sitting here watching me talking to you guys.
I mean, it's one way, to get rid of mice, you get a cat. To get rid of a cat, you get a dog.
And well, a lot of dogs don't know what to do with cats, and some cats they kind of know what to do with a dog. Pop them on the head one time, and the dog leaves them alone.
Oh no, we had cats and dogs. The cats would bully the dogs. We had a but with
that's-
my with my hold on. I think I took
Yeah,
a
that's
pic-
true. Some dogs aren't too bright.
No, listen, my dog Smelly, I've shown him before, died of cancer, but we had a little cat, and my dog Smelly, he was 90 pound, big dog. The dog would run from his life when the cat would charge at him. Like the dog, he would be scared for his life whenever that cat would come at him.
Cats don't know danger. I mean, I've seen a video of a cat slapping a tiger upside the head, and it scared the tiger.
Cats would literally just sit there and judge you.
Oh yeah, stare at you, going, "What are you doing?" While you're doing your business at the toilet.
Just wanted to remind everyone about our friend Eagle Neck Audits.
I mean, if you want it for lunch, I'll...
No, that's fine. The bread is on the counter.
Okay.
Somebody's unmuted.
Hey, what's on the counter?
Oh dear.
What's on the counter?
That's
Yeah,
David.
what's on the counter? David, what's on the counter?
All right. Let's play on Eagle Neck because Casey deserves to know what happened with Eagle Neck. Audits.
I didn't catch that the first time I watched it. I would be willing to put money on the fact that they already know his name. In fact, I'm pretty sure that everybody in that tiny little town knows Nick's name.
Sorry, guys, I was fixing dinner.
Good evening, Eagle Nick Audits. Self-service hours, 24 hours a day. Miss Postmaster. Time's getting short on them open records requests. And I left a list of everything I need. I left a list of everything I was requesting. Your name, the man's name, the video footage of all my audits, all police reports. I want to know if y'all called 911 or a non-emergency number. I will hold y'all accountable. I told you I would. Where is it on here again? Public assembly and public address. Like I said, this one, they've made it to where it's hard for it to be understood. And you see how little they make the writing on these things. You see how little. We're going to visit the postmaster's box again. I bet it's full of mail. Look there. That one's got the thing going off of it. It's just open. You see that? Where is it? You can see into the mail on that one. How come y'all can't see it? Right down under 793.
Just real quick, I saw this earlier and I meant to comment on this, but Lawz, you are in our thoughts and our prayers. Hopefully everything goes well for you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here and let us know how everything goes. And as always, ever need anything, let us know. We're here to help.
Lawz, I hope everything goes well. I've been there recently. You're in my prayers.
That one, there it is. See it? You can see the mail. You can see inside the back of the post office because the whole little thing is gone. They've got a peephole for peeping toms.
Lord, please.
Hey, look
A what?
at peeping toms. But I'm going to show you. I found
A peeping Tom in a post office looking at mail.
That shows you where his mind's at.
What was that? Paping Poe. What did he say?
Because the whole little thing is gone. They've got a peephole for peeping toms.
A peepo.
Hey, look, yeah, they're peeping
Oh.
toms. But I'm going to show you. I found a postmaster's box.
Here it is, folks. 6.
So the title of this clip was "Where Are My Open Records Requests?" So at this point in time, Nick has already been trespassed from the post office by the postmaster. Here's the thing about Eagle Nick. I 100% believe that he believes what he is doing is legal. I believe that he believes that he is being persecuted because he was recording. Now,
Good evening,
my
Warren.
personal
Great to see you,
opinion,
pal.
just from watching Eagle Nick and interacting with him in chat, if you have ever seen Eagle Nick, you know that the man never shuts up. And he will argue until he is blue in the face. So I can only imagine in those videos at the post office that he removed from his channel, the reason he was trespassed was not because he had a camera, but because he was interrupting services because he would not shut his mouth. He doesn't listen. I believe Nick to be one that I don't think he is a bad person. I think he has watched way too many Frauditor videos. I think he is very gullible. And I think that he sees YouTube as a way to elevate his socioeconomic standing. He needs the money. This isn't just play money for him. He sees Frauditors making money and then is thinking this is a great way to supplement his income. And it's just causing him problems.
Eagle Nick audits. Well, who this man is over here driving an unmarked vehicle. Doing just fine. How you doing? What's your name and badge number, Lieutenant?
320.
What can I do for you?
Well, we got an issue we need to discuss.
Let's discuss it. Talk away. Don't come on my property, sir.
Okay. Well, you seem to have a problem with the post office down there.
I'm waiting on public records, sir.
Okay.
I seem to have more of a problem with you damn corrupt police officers.
All right.
What are you doing out here in a vehicle that's not even a marked vehicle? I did not see no tag on it that says government.
Like that's the point of an unmarked vehicle.
Got blue lights in it.
So what are you here for?
I need to talk to you.
Well, I'm
Well,
not
he's
here
not
to
the
talk.
brightest, tool in the tool shed.
That's true.
You don't need to bring no paperwork here. You're not serving me nothing in my yard, sir.
Great to see you, Lucinda.
That don't matter. I'm on my property, sir. You have to catch me out in the public. I know
In the public.
sir. Do not come on my property. Sir, I asked you not to come onto my property now.
Well, he's serving a warrant. He can come wherever he needs to go.
While we're watching, I will again implore all of you. Great to see everyone here. Please go to my channel and hit the bell notification button to notify you when we stream. YouTube is playing games. I'll be honest, it's not notifying you when I stream. I guess I'm still in the doghouse with YouTube because of the said person we're watching, which probably means I will remain in the doghouse, but I love Eagle Nick. But guys, please do me that favor. Hit the bell notification button so you don't miss another live stream of mine. Thank you guys so much.
I mean, have y'all seen Will's doghouse? I mean, it's a pretty nice doghouse. It has like
I'm tired of that idiot. Let's keep watching.
Sir, what's your name and badge number?
You got a warrant for your arrest.
For what, sir?
For trespassing. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back. Sir, my damn hand, you're hurting my arm. Oh, nobody's hurting. Yes, you are. You're hurting my arm. I happen to be old. Don't cut my phone off. I want my phone back in my hand. I need my phone back in my hand, sir. I sure would like to know, sir. I'm deaf and weird. I cannot help it. I'd like to have my phone back, sir. My right ear.
Okay. Can you hear me okay right
I
here?
can hear you fine, sir.
All right. So all those times you went in and harassed the post office.
I never harassed
Listen, are
nobody,
you
sir.
gonna let
I
me
was
talk?
recording.
Are you going to let me talk? The recording is not the issue. Okay? Well, the issue is you harassed and causing a disturbance.
Who did I harass, sir?
Listen
I got
to
the
me.
video from the inside
I
the
know,
post
I've seen all
office.
your videos.
The lady asked me why I wasn't there on Friday. I did not harass
Do you want me
nobody,
to explain
sir.
it to you, or you want to just let me get the judge? All right. So the postal inspector said to trespass you. So that's what Lieutenant Bishop did. Per this postal inspector, you were trespassing their property. You continue to go back and cause issues. They said they wanted something done about it. So they went and asked to file a warrant for trespass. So now you have a warrant for you for trespass because you don't listen. They asked you not to get back on their property.
Oh, excuse me.
I have my phone back, sir.
I'm actually, where'd you do the phone? I'm gonna take the phone.
Sir, I'm recording right now. You're interrupting my recording.
Oh no, I'm serving a warrant for criminal offense. What exactly did you think was gonna happen?
Imagine being put in cuffs, about to be arrested, and you're more concerned about a video for your
Yeah, that's
crap
pretty sad.
YouTube channel.
When you keep doing this.
Sir, I wasn't doing that, but recording, I didn't. When I look, I was up there yesterday evening. I know this is all over my live stream from the police service department. Yes, it is. It's called a retaliatory tactic.
Okay.
Retaliatory tactic, Lieutenant Lawz, sir. Yes, sir. I know every bit of my rights.
Do you understand your right to remain silent?
I plead the Fifth Amendment. I do not say nothing.
Okay, then hush. You'll get the warrant served to you here in just a
Can
second.
I have my phone, please?
No, I'm gonna take your phone.
Oh my God, I hate that.
Sir, that's not right.
I'm going to demonstrate my Fifth Amendment rights. And then I'm going to keep talking for some reason. Like, do you even know what the Fifth Amendment is?
Well, the police
Can you even
officer
count
did
to 5? Can Eagle Nick count to 5?
Well, the police officer did say, "Well, hush."
Is Casey still here? Casey, I hope you're liking this. Because this tells you everything you need to know.
Why are you taking my phone?
It's got evidence of your crime on it.
No, it does not. All my videos is on my YouTube channel.
Okay. Well,
He just said,
My
"Well,
YouTube channel.
I've not committed no crimes. I need to let somebody here know that that I'm being arrested. I need to go up and knock on my door here, sir.
Who's in there that you want me to talk to?
The man that rides that other bicycle. Sir, I don't have nothing on me. I appreciate you not saying so.
And you're big on people being deputized and stuff.
Agreed, Bookie Worm. That's his IQ.
You understand?
Yes, sir. I do understand. Can I see the warrant? I've not seen the warrant. So
Hey,
I've been
hey,
arrested.
Will.
I've got handcuffs on me without
Will.
ever
Shut
being
up.
shown. Could you
I
please?
told you got a warrant. We're fixing to read the warrant to you. And
You don't get to talk anymore, Rob.
No, but listen though, Eagle Nick audits will, he will make a good he'll make a good character on the GTA game.
Oh my goodness, yes, I've been saying that.
I'll tell you who would be a good character in the video game. Chris Ryder and Delete Lawz.
Okay. No, but
seriously, wouldn't you want to play a video game as Delete Lawz? Go around harassing police officers? Or as Chris Ryder going around and beating up girlfriends?
He went on the Redneck Rampage.
Redneck Rampage.
That's why I say he would make a good character for GTA 5. I mean, he would fit right in.
So okay,
with
so
those characters.
okay. So where would it take place then? Where would he be? So like he can't be in Miami. He can't be in California. He can't be in Las Vegas. But he can't be in like middle of Alabama. Where would he be?
You talk Eagle Nick?
Yeah. Let's say hypothetically he was in GTA 5. Where would the GTA 5 be based out of?
Well, for him, I would say you what is it? Let me see. Can I think of something real quick?
Pierce,
No,
South
no,
Dakota.
no. Steven said it. South Carolina. Exactly.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm from South Carolina. What are you trying to say here, Steven? What are you trying to say?
I would have said Tennessee.
Yeah,
it has to be. It has to be somewhere that's marketable for there to be a GTA. Understand? So
yeah.
No,
Places like
remember
Myrtle
now.
Beach.
Remember now. Timo say redneck rampage. So it has to be a place where a lot of rednecks are.
That's my
guys,
point. There's plenty of rednecks in South Carolina.
Or better yet, put them in the Ozarks.
And well, in fact, I know quite a few rednecks they're so rednecks. They're such rednecks that they actually moved from South Carolina to Florida.
Hey,
wait a minute now.
Wait a minute. What are you trying to say there?
That's
He's talking mess about me.
I live in northern Florida, so there's a lot of rednecks.
Joe. I would never say that, Joe.
Well, Joe live out in in western Florida. It's not that bad. But if you live in northern Florida like I do, then you see a whole bunch of rednecks that have truck nuts on their truck.
Oh my God!
I can't stand that. Oh, I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah, once you come in, you see a whole bunch of them.
That is kind of a standard issue when you get your driver's license. They remove the turn signal off your car and give you truck nuts.
Let's finish this.
I need to let somebody know what's going on with him. I told you his name's Ben. Let me knock on the side of the trailer and I'll get him to come to the door.
You need to go get the car. We don't want any more
Dude,
confrontation.
I need to put my bicycle up. You don't let somebody let him know so he can take my bike in the house. I need to do it now.
He got to put his bicycle up before they come tow it.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry for laughing, but that was funny.
Now, please, sir, don't do me this way. I'm trying to put my bicycle up. You're going to let somebody steal my
Right there,
property.
he sounded like what's his name?
JC.
Not JC. The one that's with the little girl.
So after being trespassed by the postmaster and continuing to go back over and over and over again, they finally arrested him. Now, several months have gone by since this happened, and Nick just very recently went to court for this arrest.
Good morning, Eagle, Nick, out it. And I figured this morning we was going to do a live stream on the way to the courthouse. Brother, I will not take no plea deal. They wanted to give me 12 months with 10 days to serve, the rest suspended. $1,000 fine, 150 hours of community service, probation, and banishment from the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton, Georgia, which is just right across the road from here at the post office, just a little to the south.
Let me tell you, this fool in Georgia, I thought he was in West
Now, the
Virginia.
maximum penalty is 12 months and or $1,000 fine. And they wanted to give me that, plus probation, plus 150 hours of community service, plus banishment from the post office. They was trying to go above and beyond what is allowed by the law as the maximum penalty. Now, that is the post office right across the street there.
Good afternoon, YouTube. This is J Nick. I'm getting on here on Eagle Nick Audits.
I think you muted, Will.
I think one thing for sure is that Eagle Nick is probably the smart one of the family. I don't know for certain, but it seems like that.
That's a frightening
On
concept.
Eagle Nick, all it.
Eagle Nick is one. Eagle Nick is one.
All it.
Eagle Nick is one half of the
On
brothers
Eagle
from
Nick,
Deliverance.
all it. On Eagle Nick, all it. On Eagle Nick, all it. On Eagle Nick, all it.
That's a ringtone. Come on, everybody knows that's a ringtone, right, guys? Put a 1 in our chat if you think that would be a great ringtone.
On Eagle Nick, all it. On Eagle Nick, all it.
It's such a great ringtone. You'll be calling yourself just to hear it.
I was muted the whole time.
I said that you was muted.
I was muted the whole time. God, did y'all? Okay. Wow, I was muted. What I said was, you know that this man has heard Eagle Nick so many times do the that part, and this is such a lame impression.
Dude, this is J Nick. I'm getting on here on Eagle Nick. All it.
Come on, that is the most pathetic impression. Oh my goodness. Hey, Kenneth, not rude at all. Thank you for coming to the channel. We're looking forward to see you next time. Thank you so much for coming. But yeah, so Eagle Nick. Oh, I did. He sounds like a cat.
To give you an update on Eagle Nick.
Good luck, Kenneth.
Eagle Nick is in jail. He was railroaded, and he will be doing 5 months in the county jail.
How can someone be railroaded when they filmed themselves doing the crime?
So instead of taking a plea deal and serving 10 days, he is now going to spend the next 5 months in jail because he doesn't listen. This is not the first time that Eagle Nick has been in jail. He told everybody on one of his live streams one time he spent a year in Rocky Mountain State Prison for stealing his girlfriend's car radio because she apparently owed him $100. So he stole her radio. I don't believe Eagle Nick to be the most egregious of the frauditors. I don't even think he has any ill intent. I think he just doesn't listen. I think he is gullible. I think he is easily misled. And he has got dollar signs in his eyes because he sees people like Long Island Audit making money from this. And he thinks that he is going to as well. He is one that I genuinely, at this point, feel sorry for. Because I really don't think he means any harm. But at the same time, he has been warned multiple times what was going to happen if he continued down this frauditing path. And it came to be. So the only thing we can say at this time is Eagle Nick, I guess we'll see you in 5 months. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else you would like to see. And I will catch you on the next one.
And I just don't see how these folks understand. Okay, he was railroaded. How was he railroaded? He filmed himself doing the crimes.
Of course he was railroaded. You saw his live stream on the train.
Yeah, we've seen it for some reason. Yeah, we've seen it for some reason. Eagle Nick sounded like a Black Dusty Road.
Georgia, though. The video game can take place in Georgia.
I was just waiting for him to go, sweet Sapphire.
Georgia.
Georgia's because you got Atlanta, and believe me, those guys do find
It's in Atlanta. In Atlanta. Yep.
Yes.
Now everybody say goodbye. You know, it's so funny. So now I have people I'm now like in life. I just go, good evening, good afternoon.
That's how you greet. Hey, Will, that's how you greet your fiance when you talk to her. Good evening.
Good morning. It's Eagle Deck. Yes.
Good grief.
Hey,
You should be doing that, Will. You should be greeting her that way.
She is sick and tired of me with this YouTube stuff. You guys need to know that she's sick and tired of it.
Will I dare to call your girlfriend to do that? It's Eagle Nick. Oh, you think she'll hang up on you?
You want to try it right now?
Oh yeah, let's try it.
Then again, I'm already in the doghouse with her, so that'll just be another reason for her to just to not answer.
Again, this doghouse that Will is in is a luscious 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom house. It has a small chimney where he could where he could light up his fires during the holiday season.
He's got a little wet bar there with all the sippy cups and all the
Oh my
and
God.
the bourbon he can drink.
This doghouse doesn't come with a door because it's an extra doghouse.
Casey, I love that. Love that, Casey.
And this doghouse is a 1.5 story brick, so you don't have to worry about people coming over and knocking it over or picking it up because it's heavy.
Not that Will, the other one. Wait, yeah, that one. That was what it was. That one was good. She also had another one up ahead. I love that one. Whisper in her ear.
Oh, so speaking hillbillies of foreign language now, don't discriminate against rednecks. They have rights too.
Well, so have you ever been around any hillbillies?
I've been around plenty.
Shoot, half my cousins are hillbillies. What are you talking about?
You up north. You don't have that many hillbillies up north.
Actually, the northern hillbillies are worse than the southern hillbillies.
There's plenty of hillbillies up north. Plenty of
Yeah, and they're worse than the southern hillbillies.
Not in like the big cities, but like remember, I lived in South Jersey for 3 years in the country. So I lived in South Jersey for 3 years. Some parts here in Connecticut. Yeah.
I would make a comment about the people that live in Jersey itself because if you go to New York, the smell that actually comes from over the bridge comes from New Jersey.
That's yes.
That's unnecessary.
Not necessary. It's just not
It's
true.
New Jersey. I'm like New Jersey is basically New York with a bridge.
That's such that only a hillbilly like you would say that.
I'm not a hillbilly. It's bad enough I live in the state of Florida. And,
Timo, that's good.
At least we could say, we're proud of our crazy people down here in the South. We don't keep them up in the attic. We bring it down and show them off.
Oh yeah, we had to show off our crazies.
I love showing off my crazy family members. They just ask me what side of the family they are, and I just tell them both.
We ran
I'm
our
serious,
crazy.
I love showing off my crazy family members.
We ran ours out for entertainment.
And let's put it this way. See, this is the point I want to make. This is the point I want to make. That hillbilly is a whole lot worse than any of the southern hillbillies I've ran across. The one, right, David?
Yeah.
That's the best kind of hillbillies, are the southern hillbillies, because they literally will say the line, "Ain't had nobody dating my sister but me."
I could have gone all night without that one.
It's kind of, I'm like, the movie Deliverance kind of messed it up for everybody. I'm serious. The movie Deliverance kind of messed it up for Southern Hillbillies.
Okay, you do realize that was not a documentary, right?
And for all you trolls on the internet that say Eagle Nick doesn't know what he's talking about, over here at Eagle Nick, oh, Jets! I am not stupid, people. I know exactly what I am doing. I know this parking lot is public access because of this here power pole.
Public or pubic?
So I know what I am doing. Eagle Nick, oh, Jets!
Sorry, Eagle Nick wanted me to share that. He's not stupid, people.
Can you imagine Eagle Nick audits saying that while he in jail right now, waking up everybody in the jailhouse?
It won't happen once.
On the phone
I
with his
promise
lawyer.
you, it won't happen once.
He's on the phone with his lawyer. So, all right, have a good night. Eagle Nick. Ah, Jets. Ah, Jets. Hey, who let Eagle Nick in here?
I wonder.
Oh my god! All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this stream up in a couple of minutes. Thank you guys for coming. Okay, so look, we Eagle Nick is another example though. Like Frauditors are falling like flies left and right. Again, Eagle Nick was putting out how many live streams a day?
Like 8,000.
Yeah, and he was getting views. They were short views, but they're still views. And now where is he?
So who y'all think the next frauditor that's gonna fall?
Oh, either Lana or Chris Ryder, one of the two.
Now, Long Island. I think it's Long Island audits.
Long Island audits.
He has to be on the verge of being. I mean, when is this court date? It's got to be coming up soon.
He was just found guilty of trespassing.
Yeah, he was convicted of something.
Well,
But it was
trespass. I have to
misdemeanor.
look at it, but I remember it's on someone's channel.
But
I mean, you don't hear
misdemeanor. It wasn't anything serious.
You don't hear anything from those frauditors from Texas because most of them are in jail.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
Well,
Texas
we,
is
don't put up
one
with
of them.
we don't put up with that stuff down here.
I mean, you know, my question is, Harvey Freebird, what the hell is a Freebird?
Well, he's probably was making reference to the band.
Yeah, I think he just wants to be a member of Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
And then you got
Definition of a
Cody
High
High
Roller.
Cody High Roller, you don't hear from him either.
Oh,
my
I
God.
think he got put in jail, didn't he?
He was.
No,
He's out.
case in point.
Yeah, okay. Well, he was hanging with Carolina, Fort Worth, and that bunch of idiots.
Troublemaking trio. That's what I call him.
Yeah.
Which is really embarrassing. I'm from Fort Worth, and it's so embarrassing to be from the same town as those churches.
It's beyond all of us how Chrissy has not been held accountable, but it kind of just is what it is, unfortunately.
Well,
But
he has to learn how elevators work first.
Yeah. They have to make sure the courtroom's on first floor, so because if it's on second or third, he'll never get there.
Exactly. Fellas, we're going to wrap the stream up. Thanks for coming. Mr. Gunderson, get rid of that, dude. Get rid of that. Joe, David, appreciate having you fellas on. We'll be back later this week. I'll have some news Friday or Saturday for everyone. But, yeah. See you guys next time.
Hey, Will, I would encourage everybody to kind of keep an eye on what's going on the next few days with Chile, because there's bound to be some more developments.
There's going to be fireworks. We're going to bring it on the channel. Absolutely.
But wait a minute, before we go, you know, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, because Thanksgiving is a few days away.
That's right.
Yes, that's
Because
true.
we
Happy
know-
Thanksgiving.
Because we know Will gonna enjoy his TV turkey dinners.
Goodbye, Rob. I'm done with him.
I mean, seriously though, what? I don't cook turkey. I do pulled pork.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Casey, you are welcome.
We're having turkey, so there you go.
There you go. Have a good night, guys.
All right. See you later, Will.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I just want to say, again, a quick thank you to all of you being here. Thank you all for supporting my channel as long as you have. We'll see everyone real soon. But until next time, have a good night.
Now, everybody say goodbye. for about the 7th time to the newest Frauditor Mania YouTube handle he has created. Go create you a few more, because Eagle Nick Audits is fixing to send you out the door.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, boy.
Are you serious right now?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this.